Habs are in enemy territory tonight. Can they clinch? The Hangout starts now. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a big game tonight. Montreal in Toronto. And if they win in regulation again, like they didn't do it last night, but tonight they can clinch. Two teams eliminated already, so it's just Detroit and Columbus chasing them right now. As you can see, if BL is here, right in the middle of the screen, special guest, Pete the Fist. And he says, not a Canucks fan. Hey, Pete, how's it going, man?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Very good, very good. All right, I got some stuff here. I got some news and shit. I've got some stats and stuff. And as usual, we got this here. The Guess the Score contest. Guess the score of the game, the first goal scorer of the game. And you can pick that guy from either team if you're the first person in the chat. And you got to be from Canada. And if you got all that, you win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interact. We still haven't had a winner. So let's get a winner. Make your guess in the chat. Good luck to everybody. I'm going with 4-3. Montreal. I'm going to give the first goal to Anderson. Josh Anderson always seems to do well against Toronto, so we'll see. That's what you got a guess for that, Pete?
Random guess. Let's go 5-3 Habs, and Suzuki gets it first.
There you go. Matt, you got one?
Give me 4-3 Habs in overtime. Cole Caulfield first goal.
Awesome. Everybody else in the chat, give your guesses. All right. Regulation win clinches a wild card 2 spot for Montreal. Are they going to get it tonight? I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't think so. But I'm not going to not go for Montreal in my guess. I kind of think it's going to be like in my video. It's going to be Monday in Montreal against Chicago. But they got to play it on the ice before we know. Montreal, 6-4-0 in their last 10, 17-19-4 on the road. Toronto, 7-2-1 in their last 10, 23-13-2 at home. So, tough. Montreal special teams tonight, to me, are key. Good power play over there for Toronto, and their penalty kills so-so. So, special teams are key. Dobish versus Stolars. So that's going to be it's going to be a hell of a game for Dobish. And you know what? If he has a game like in his first 5, he could win tonight. Why not? Refs, Garrett Rank and Trevor Hansen. Again, Hansen brother. Y'all remember the band there? What was that? Bebop, whatever the hell that song was. He is now a ref. I don't know if that's true. It's not true. Leafs going with 5D tonight. They have no cap left to replace Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who is out injured. So they're going with 5D, 12 forwards. Jake McCabe is also injured, and that's good news for Montreal because he always seems to do bad shit to us. With Columbus winning this afternoon, it's almost a must-win for Montreal. It's almost. They're running out of time. 3 games left. Columbus doesn't seem to want to stop chasing them, so Montreal can just take care of business tonight. Isles lose in a shootout to the Flyers this afternoon, eliminated. Rangers just lost to Carolina, eliminated. It's just Detroit and Columbus now chasing. All right. This is just a little look at Demidov in practice. I got to say, there's some...
those moves were dirty, stinky.
There's some highlights out there. He makes moves I have never seen. Well, I mean, I've seen the move, kind of, but not the way he does it. The speed this guy's hands have, I just, you can't describe it. Go look up the highlights, check it out. I don't know how to describe this kid. If he can do this shit in regular game in NHL games, I don't even know what to say. It's crazy. All right, so as I said, Rangers out, Islanders out, Red Wings have a chance. Jackets have a chance. Montreal can solve that with a win tonight. All right, team stats. Power play percentage, 20.4 for Montreal, 21st. 26% for the Maple Leafs, and that's 6th in the league. So that's penalty kill for Montreal is 81.1%. They got to do their job. They have been good. That's why it's a key. Penalty kill for them 77.8. It's not the worst, but it's not great. Face-off percentage 50.8. I wish it was 58. 50.8 for Montreal, 53.7 for them. On an individual game, that means nothing. Face-offs, but we'll see. Goals for per game 2.99 for Montreal, 3.26 for Toronto, a slight edge. Goals against per game 3.23 for Montreal, 2.88 for Toronto, a slight edge for them there as well. Goalies tonight are Jacob Dobish, 7-4-2, 287 goals against, 904 save percentage, 1 shutout. And Anthony Stolarz, 19-8-3, 228 goals against, 922 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. The Leafs lines are, who gives a fuck? Montreal's lines are Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Newhook, Kapanen, Line, and no, Demidov will not be in the game tonight. Dvorak, Anderson, Gallagher, Evans, Pizzetta, Armia, Matheson, Carrier, Gooley, Hudson, Struble, Savard, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a quick look at people that are here in the comments. Kenny B, welcome. You didn't give a guess. Give a guess. Eric, uphill battle tonight for, and Dobish needs to stand on his head. Yeah, I mean, it's an uphill battle without a doubt. You know what? A lot of times these games where we don't think that they're going to win, there's no way they're going to win. And they somehow manage to do that, or at least a really good showing. I'll take an overtime, even if it's a loss. That's 1 point in, I'll take that. Phil says 5-3, Montreal, Galley, 8 goals for Galley. 8 goals in a 5-3 game? Or you mean over? He's getting all the goals even for the other team. Awesome. Never seen that done before. BL says, hey, Rico. Hey, BL. He's not a Canucks fan. Stop it. Seeing it is a back-to-back, and Dobish is in nets. I will go 4-2 Leafs. And Dave Keon gets the first goal. Still haven't figured out his system for that. All right, let's see. Shouldn't it be love to live and live to love? Shouldn't it be that? All right, 5-2, 4-2 Habs. Suzuki says, bye-bye. Adam says, of course, Adam's a Leafs fan. Go, Leafs, go. Going to be tough with only 5D. Man, dressed. No McCabe and OEL. Could hurt. Yeah, I think it might. I'm hoping. Oh, look, Pete, you're talking in the chat. Somebody's posing as you. Aki, 4-3 Habs, Suzuki first goal. And at this point, I'm going to scroll to the bottom because there's a lot of comments. We're going to get to talking. And if there was something in there that you really had to have me see, just retype it and I'll see it, okay? All right. Okay, I'm shutting up now. You guys can talk.
And there's Duff. Oh, Duff.
All right, we haven't seen Pete the Fist for a while in the room, so it's good to have Pete in here. And if you have any questions for Pete, like BL does, he says, "Wow, a real live Canucks fan in the house." What's up, Fist? He's not gonna let go on that one.
Just won't stop.
I suppose not.
Oh,
all right. I don't know. The game didn't start yet, right? Because I can't.
No, I think it's like it'll be a dumb time that they started. It would be like 4:12 or something.
You think there'll be a Oh yeah, I see. It's a little early. You think they're gonna have a ceremony or some shit like that?
Don't they always have a ceremony in Toronto, trying to pump it up?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch Leafs games unless Montreal's playing them. So I really
no. Well, in the bullpen at work, we have some Toronto fans over there, and they're just like, "Oh, did you see the show that they put on last night? Oh my goodness!" I'm just like,
wait till when it really counts. Wait to see what kind of show they put on. Although
I always keep saying, only 13. Only got 13. You're stuck on 13 for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but this year, I mean, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about them winning the cup. But I worry they'll win a round. I think they might win a round this year. Might, and they say might. I think their team is a little better. It's a better coach. They're a little
You have
tougher.
to be a better coach.
Yeah. So I mean, there's chances. There's a chance they could win that. They could win 2 rounds. It's not wouldn't shock me, but I would hate it.
Who would they meet in the first round?
They're meeting Ottawa. As it stands right now, it's Ottawa.
The way
Could Ottawa beat them? I think Ottawa could. Allmark stands on his head. Yeah. Ottawa is a lot better than they were. They'd have to play above their heads a little bit, but I mean, it's not out of the question, in my opinion, anyway. Roger, 6-2 Habs. Ooh, you're optimistic. Caulfield, first goal. I like it. I hope that happens. And I'd love to see Caulfield get his 38th. You look confused about something, Pete.
Oh, Habs Guru just texted me something, and
okay, he's not here. Oh no, there's Guru. Hey, Guru. He says not bad. Here. I'm at work with the stream on in the background. Awesome, Guru. Awesome.
Guru's probably one of those guys that'll always be there.
Guru's support has been amazing, actually.
You know, meeting up with him in Vancouver the past 2 years to watch games has been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, no, I think, and it's great
because it's going to become a ritual now.
Yeah, no, that's awesome because then we get a little intermission. You touch in with us, and I think it's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, it was wonderful going out for dinner and then watching the game. I had to shoulder check some jackass that was about to hit my poor kid.
I heard that. Want to tell the story? You can tell the story. You want to tell the story? You can tell it.
Well, my wife was leading, then Kearney, then Laney, then myself. I can't remember where Darren and I always forget his wife's name. Sorry, Darren, I forgot her name. I can't remember exactly where they were with us.
Yeah, he lost you in the crowd, I think is what.
Yeah. But, some guy was walking by and shoulder checked Laney, and then he was spinning around to give her a smack in the head. And just as he was about to do that, I shoulder checked him. He ended up on his duff, and all his buddies just kind of looked at me, and I said, yeah, okay. And they picked up their buddy, brushed him off, and walked away. And I said, don't even think about hitting my daughter.
Yeah, right, eh? What idiots, eh? There's idiots everywhere.
Vancouver Canucks are the worst. I'm sorry if you're a Canuck fan out there somewhere watching this and hearing this, but
I'm not sorry.
You guys are the worst.
There's some bad fan bases there, from what I hear, Canucks fans, yeah, they're not the greatest.
They're awful, bro. Like, my goodness, just absolutely awful.
Yeah, poor losers, like, kind of thing, right?
Very poor losers.
Anyway, I thought we had Matt with us tonight. It's too bad that we don't.
He's having issues.
He's having issues. Oh, is that what it is? He's having issues?
Some kind of issue.
Where the hell are you, Matt?
He's probably jealous that I'm here, taking up all the center stage.
He's having a hissy fit. It's too many Canadians in the room for Matt. Yeah.
The balance of power has shifted.
The balance of power. I mean, yeah. It's shifting.
Oh, that's right. In memoriam of Greg Millen. So they're doing a little thing for Greg Millen. That's
why. Yeah, you're behind me. I saw that before. Oh, right now. You're right. I'm seeing it up there. That's right. It's going to take a...
And you know what? I respect that.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Oh, I don't know. For all my Jewish viewers and listeners out there, fellow Jewish, happy Passover. It's the first night of Passover. As you can see, this is how I'm celebrating it. And this is how I prefer to. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even sure till this morning that it was Passover, so I'm a good Jew.
Look at Jew.
Look at Jew. I'm having some. This is red Jews.
Not red. Tequila tonight.
That's tequila juice.
No, Black Russian.
Oh, that's a Black Russian. This is not.
Sure.
It's not tequila and a Black Russian. It's vodka.
No, vodka. But I do
Oh, so
have
you're having vodka. You're a good Russian boy celebrating Demidov. Oh, nice. That's one of the Dan Aykroyd's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
had to have it. It's actually really good.
yeah. I would think so. Yeah,
It's actually.
but I
Really
recognize it because I saw him on. I don't know who was interviewing him. It might have been Bill Maher, but anyways, he was talking about it. He had a bottle, so I recognize it. I'm just going off camera for a minute because we don't. I don't. You know what? I don't do that on camera anymore. So I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not like Matt. I am active. I'm not having technical difficulties. I'm doing just fine. I'll be doing it even better in a few minutes.
So, BL, maybe, just maybe, you might see me Monday night. We'll see. I don't know. Be tough. I got to shovel another. What? I got 3 yards so far. I got another 15 yards of soil to bring in and shovel. So
Tonight is the last game in the old era. A new era begins on Monday. And I'm telling you, man, you take a look at him on those highlights. Now, I get it's just in practice, but I have never seen a guy's hands move like his as fast as he does. And when he stick handles in practice, right? He's just stick handle. He makes a sound on the ice, and he's going so fast. His hands are crazy good, and this is what you constantly hear from him about him, right?
He's got better
crazy
hands
good hands. He's got crazy good hands. Demidov, he's crazy good. We're underway, by the way, on my stream.
Not on mine.
Yeah, I know. I'm ahead of everybody because I'm watching it live over the air.
So has he got hands like Kovalev? Like Kovalev undressed
Better.
Better.
I've never seen anything so fast.
Who would you compare him to today?
Nobody. Demidov. I've never seen anything so fast.
So my name, I love calling him Demidov, but I also like to call him our demigod.
Yeah, I don't do that because I don't want anybody to. Nah, there's nobody, no gods. But I get you guys. No, I don't do it.
You know that. I don't.
That's fine. You do what you want. I'm just saying I don't do that.
He's my god, though.
That's cool. Nothing wrong. I'm telling you, you've never seen hands move like his does.
I will probably watch it after the game.
Huzu says, Rick, do you sacrifice a lamb and rub its carcass on the door? Just kidding. That's probably what they did in the old days. But you know what? If
we just rub Pete's head.
If you've ever seen a Jewish house or an apartment, hang on. If you've ever seen a Jewish house or an apartment, they have this little like scroll thing on the side of the door, outside the door, and then sometimes you'll see black marks like it's burnt. I mean, that's what that is. That's mezuzah, and it's for that. It's got a little prayer inside, and so yeah. But that's what it was, right? That's what they passed over the house. Pass over our house.
Passover, okay.
I think it, and that might be a myth that's not true. That's how I know it. But I'm not the best Jew there is.
I'm not the best Sikh there is, so it's all good.
I know some of the traditions and everything. Don't ask me too deeply. It's not. I was raised totally unreligiously.
Unreligious?
Yes, I'm unreligious.
I can live with that.
The opposite of religious. That's me. All right, what do we got? We got a little over 2 minutes in. Toronto has one shot, no score. Let's see what we get here. Toronto rested. They didn't play last night. Am I right? They didn't play last night.
No, I don't think so.
So, they're at home. I mean,
I think it was Edmonton, San Jose, wasn't it, that played? And there was another game?
It's an uphill battle for Montreal tonight. Doesn't mean they can't win, but it is they need a good start though, not a slow one. It looks like this. They got some pressure here right now. You're going to see. I mean, maybe this is a better start. Be great if they can get the first goal. They haven't gotten the first goal in a while.
Now, isn't Stolar supposed to be like a really good goaltender for Toronto?
He is. Got great numbers: 228 goals against and a 912 or something save percentage.
Oh, that is good pressure. What the hell's Pizzetta doing on the ice? We don't need Pizzetta.
If I'm too far ahead of you guys, I can always put it on Sportsnet and
No. You stay where
we
you are.
No, I don't mind doing that if we're all, I'll try to
I'm
hold
on
off.
ESPN Plus, so I think you're like 20 seconds ish ahead of me.
Yeah, I'll try to hold off when something happens so that, but I don't, might be hard.
I don't
That's
care.
what she said. That's what she said. Okay.
That is what she said. But you do you, boo. I mean, you.
That's also what she said too.
You got to remember, I haven't seen you guys or done this with you guys for like over a year. So
I know it's been a.
When you said you do you, that's also what she said, Pete.
I love it.
So far, it's a mild start to this game. Both teams.
Whoa. Is that really true there, BL? Echo?
What happened?
Oh, that was a great chance by
for a
Caulfield there.
For the rest of the year? Wow.
Huh?
Ekholm I know he's injured.
Yeah, he might be done for the whole rest of the. He might not play again
Yeah,
this
I
year.
dropped him in fantasy. Up. Nope. Okay, I thought I caught the tail end of a goal. Nope. Not on the good side though, so good thing it's not. I dare say this is a bit of a better start for first period for Montreal. Caulfield had a nice opportunity there. Just a little too high.
I'm actually a little bit surprised with the way, I'm just catching sports highlights here, there when I can. But Suzuki is having a phenomenal year this year.
Phenomenal year. He's 87 points. He's 3 points off 90. So there's no doubt he's a point a game player, but can he hit 90? I think so. He's got 3 games to go. Yeah, 3 games to go. He needs 3 points.
Yeah. And he's the Iron Man or something like that they were saying the other day somewhere. I can't remember where I heard.
Yeah, he's the Iron Man. I think. Well, he's the Iron Man of the team. I don't know if it's the league Iron Man, but he's never missed a game since he came.
Well,
he's got to be up there though in terms of the league Iron Man.
445, somewhere around there. I think he's got. He's not missed a game since he came into the league.
No, he hasn't. And somebody was saying the other day, I can't remember where. Maybe it was on I don't know. It doesn't matter. But
I know where it was. I was watching some video I watched. It's some of these sports guys. They were talking about it, and I saw this. You probably saw the same thing.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, you wouldn't set him at this point in time. No.
Spit and Chicklets, maybe. You watch Spit and Chicklets?
No, I don't watch Spit and Chicklets.
I think it was them that I saw. They were talking about it.
I think it was, what's his nuts there? Marinero. He had...
could have been Marinero. Yeah, it could have been.
I'm sorry. It was a little weird. He was posted at the airport waiting for Demidov to get off the plane.
Did you see how many views, though, that thing got? He was brilliant. He got 500,000 views.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah, but it was kind of weird.
I just thought it was.
I'd have done it if I could have. I'd have done it.
I don't know, Rick. I don't know if you would have done it.
For 500,000 views, I think I would have. What, to take a film of the guy? He's just filming. There's all kinds of people there. It's not like he's the only one.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't see you being. I don't know.
I wouldn't have thought of it, but when I saw what he got I said, that's brilliant. I wish I would have done that. Yeah, I couldn't. It's in Toronto.
It was Sammy and Yellow or something like that were down there. The wife, the kid, and the dad or something that were down there videoing for Demidov. Good looking.
Power play.
What?
Power play?
The power play coming up.
Did they call a penalty on that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought they should have, but I didn't see them actually call the penalty.
Yeah, it's crotched right into the lower back of Mike Pizzetta.
Yeah, right into the goalie, too. So, yeah. Yeah, so Pez draws a penalty.
Okay, I eat crow on that one.
So let's, listen. Habs haven't gotten a power play in 6 games, I think. So they're due. I haven't got a power play goal in 6 games. They're due for a power play goal. I'll be back on camera in just a minute. By the way, everybody.
It's all good.
I got a Boston Pizza commercial on here. Matt, make you feel right at home.
Boston Pizza.
Do they have that restaurant there, or that's just it's bullshit for
No, we got Boston
Really?
pizzas here. Tons of Boston pizzas.
Matt left us.
Oh,
He
okay.
unplugged his mic again. He'll be back.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've been actually able to sit and watch any kind of hockey or do anything. Like, I was shocked to discover that Knuckles Nyland has dropped his show and he's joined that
Sick
Marinero.
podcast, yeah.
Marinero.
He's part of the Sick podcast. Sick podcast is like a network. They got a whole bunch of guys.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Marinero. Like, he's just that thing where he's so repetitive with his words. It just drives me absolutely bonkers.
I've been listening to Marinero for 20 years now. Whenever the sports station started here, he's an acquired taste, and he's hard to keep taste for. But he does know what he's talking about. He has good guests. He's got good guests, and you can't argue with that. So I watch him here and there, but he's tough to take sometimes.
Oh, look at this demigod.
Did I leave that Aki thing up there? I left Aki's comment. I just realized it, Aki. That's bad on me. Sorry. Something I'm going. Oh, well, I'm coming back on camera first. Hang on. Boom. There I am. Hey, listen. I got t-shirts. I got tons of t-shirts. We're looking to move them. $20 and $25. As a matter of fact, I think these ones are the $20 ones. It's what I was wearing. It was one right behind me over there. That's these. I got the other ones. We got tons of t-shirts. If you're interested,
buy them.
What to do? Contact me at talkinghabs@gmx.com, and I will tell you how to go about getting one. And they've been reduced in price, $20 and $25, and that's plus shipping. But if you order multiple ones, by the way, if you wanted more than one, it's just one shipping
squeak
cost.
right through his legs there, Pete.
Don't talk over me when I'm selling. Don't talk over me. No, just to say, if you did want multiple T-shirts, say you wanted one of each, you get it. It's one shipping cost. There you go. My sales pitch is over. But it's a good time to get T-shirts. It's summertime. It's coming up. And, anyways, contact me at talkinghabs@gmx.com.
Sounds like a porn star's name, gmx.com.
It's fine. I wish it was I wish there were porn stars there.
Do you?
Do I? Why? I don't mind loose girls.
Son of a bitch.
At my age, loose girls is what I need. Whoa! Oh, the t-shirt.
I'm making the same face, Pete.
The stack is so big of t-shirts that they all just.
That's what she said. The stack was big.
Stack is big. What she said was, "Oh my god, that stack is big."
Oh my demi-dog.
That's the spicy meatball.
That's the spicy meatball. All right, what is everybody saying in there?
Duff.
High pace in the beginning. Oh, there's a little pushing, shoving. We got 11:04 left on my screen there. And they just went to commercial.
Not bad. Only about 14 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Pete and I are pretty much on point.
That's not too bad, because if I was on Sportsnet, you guys would be way ahead of me. Sportsnet lags. Lags behind.
Oh,
30 to 60
Galley.
seconds.
What happened to Galley? Where did this come from? I wanted him gone.
Fountain of Youth. He found the fountain of youth. It's called a beautiful young Quebec girl.
It's that new Dadiger strength.
I think it's the new young French girl strength.
Broke my heart when he lost his mama.
Yes, but what motivation for him?
Right?
I mean, she really inspired him. She made him who he is, and he's like, it's crazy how he responded playing for her, which is what he's doing. But I mean, yeah, a sad story because she's younger than me.
She was his biggest supporter too, you know. Like,
Yeah, he said everything he is because of her. And you know, he's a hell of a character. Like I don't mean that.
Well,
he's the right word.
He's a good.
He's a good stand-up man. That's a stand-up man. He's a stand-up kind of guy. That's how I'd say it.
He's a mensch.
For Suzuki.
He's a mensch.
Showing Suzuki how to be a leader and
leadership, yeah. Great leader.
Jewish word of the day, mensch.
Hey, it's Passover. Mensch. What does that mean? It just means to a man. If someone calls you a mensch, calling you a man in the good sense.
You're a man. You're a stand-up guy.
In the good sense of it, you know? That's all. Jewish words. You want to learn some? Just ask me, man. Like I know them. I know some of them.
Did he just try to get Tavares between the wickets?
Oh, can you believe there's a rumor Montreal might be interested in signing Tavares?
No.
Makes me want to puke. I swear to God, every time no.
He's too old, and B, he doesn't fit the culture.
And C, anyway, Toronto's probably re-signing him at a much lower price.
Yeah, what is he making?
11
million right now?
11 and a half? He's
going to be
11. I thought it was 11. Okay.
He'd be lucky to make 7 on the next one.
Not anywhere near what he's getting paid as far as I'm concerned, but what do I know?
I think he's having a good season though, so I don't know. Is not it German mentioned? Well, German and Hebrew or Yiddish they have some very similarities. So maybe German has that word, and it probably means the same thing. But I know it's Hebrew is mensch, as far as I know, my whole life. If all the Habs had Galley's heart, imagine. We would never be outworked out there. But I got to say, I think a lot of, when they were talking about character guys, getting those kind of guys, I think that's what they're talking about, getting guys that are a lot like Galley that way. So I kind of think we have some guys that are in that mold.
Well, it's guys that don't give up on the player, right? That second push. A lot of guys,
second effort, man.
They give that first shot. They go in for the shot, but they're not, they don't turn
second
around
effort.
for the rebound or anything. They're looking to do the big. Oh, that was such a good shot I took. Wow.
Second effort is everything. I mean, some of the games they won in the last little while is all due, like Suzuki. Second effort, man.
Oh, this Hudson kid. Oh, what an
amazing
dream.
Hudson. Imagine you can have Hudson feeding Demidov. And those two are really excited to play with each other. They really admire each other.
Hudson is Ivan Demidov's favorite player on the team.
And Hudson's favorite young player coming up. They both admire. They've been in touch with each other. Like I think that's a friendship that's gonna bud. It's a budding friendship.
A bromance.
Yeah, I mean, and the stuff they're gonna accomplish together.
Well, the stuff this team is going to accomplish over the next 10 years is going to be just outstanding.
I believe so, yeah. And it still has to be proved. They got to go and do it. But, I mean, you see the players that are coming in, give it a few, 2-3 years. You know what they say? Like, Suzuki was like the first wave of this, right? They say when a guy like that, and they make the rebuild, usually by the time Suzuki hits 28, that's when they should be legitimate cup contenders. Now he's 26. We're talking 2 years.
Well,
we'll see what happens with that. But I mean,
if they're
I like that
this year, wouldn't it be safe to say that they'll be pushing a little bit deeper next year? And the year after that, like you said,
Well, I think after this, next year becomes like they've got to make the playoffs. They're out of the rebuild, and they've got to be making the playoffs and making pushing upward.
Yeah, I can see it happening. I hope.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be like the Flyers 2 seasons ago. The Flyers, they almost make the playoffs. They look whatever, and then this year it was like a false, I don't know, run that made them look good and whatever and look better than they are. I don't think that's the case here with Montreal. Getting lucky to make the playoffs, I don't think there's any luck involved.
My biggest fear is that we lose either Gordon or Hughes, and if that happens, we're
to what?
I don't know. Another team coming along and doing the big, hey, you know what? We want you. Come.
Yeah, but they have to want to leave too. Gordon's been asked about this already.
Has he?
He ain't going anywhere.
Who was fishing?
I heard this during the season last year. Somebody had asked him something I had seen, and no, he's not planning to leave anytime soon.
I hope not.
They have a goal. No. They want to accomplish what they're going to accomplish here. Because how many go where? Where is it going to be better to win than here for them? Not really anywhere. So I don't think they want to. I don't think that's even a question in their minds, personally. There's Ivan.
Oh, he's a beautiful kid, eh?
Talented, man. Jesus. If I'd have seen him do what I saw today in practice before the draft and all that lead up to it, there's no way I would have been on anybody but this kid. But I
just saw the move that you were talking about. That was beautiful. It was kind of like a sweep.
A what?
The move that he pulled on a defenseman with the puck and the stick.
You saw it?
They just showed it. It was like a sweep. That was fast.
But I couldn't tell. I couldn't see his hands. I couldn't see everything come around the stick into the. It looked like he went through the stick.
Yeah, it was one fluid motion. It was beautiful.
It's crazy how fast his hands are. And listen, I've heard this from people when they're at what's he like? What do you think of Demidov? He's got crazy good hands. That's consistent every time.
Yeah, I somebody was saying, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Hudson, maybe. His imagination and just
creativity. Creativity. This is another thing that they say every time about Demidov. He's so creative.
Take chances.
He's
chances pay off.
When you got hands like he does, yeah. Anyway, we're going to see, right? He's starting on Monday. I can talk him up all I want. But, man, I've never seen anything like that, what he did and what I saw in practice from him today. I've never seen that. What's BL saying? We're what? Up bag licking to Gorton. No, we're not licking anybody's bag.
I don't lick bag.
Yes, you do.
Well, yours, but we got to keep that a secret.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody.
Well, surprise!
You were. I don't know how you do it long distance, but
very carefully.
Yeah. Us brown guys, we got long tongues, you know.
I was gonna say someone's got fucking long tongue, man.
Oh shit.
Oh God, good to have Pete back, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
The perversion on the channel. Let it go.
That's what he said. Let it go.
Rick wanted a gimlet until he drank Hughes Cool enough.
No, that's not at all what happened. But BL likes to bug me. BL he's like that. What are you gonna do?
BL's a shit disturber like me, and I love it.
Yep. Demidov was up bag. How do you talk so disrespectfully about him?
Oh. Once BL finds the little thing that can get you, it unravels for him. And
I know BL.
He's going with it. I love it.
Nah, me and BL argue all the time, and yet when it comes to TV, we have the same exact taste, and we give each other recommendations.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. A little bit of pressure here by the Leafs. I see on the shot clock, Montreal starting slow. 6-2 for Toronto there. No score, but and Dobish he seems okay tonight. Doesn't look
Yeah, he
shaky.
hasn't got the wobbly knees going. That's for sure.
He doesn't seem shaky tonight at
No,
all. Not that he's shaky all the time. I'm just saying, right? He doesn't. He
the
looks fine.
anticipation is there. Like,
Yeah, he looks fine. He looks fine. It's a big game, man. It's got to be a big game for him.
I think the fact that they practiced with Demi today, and I think they're all feeling a little bit of energy from it. They're feeding off of that vibe. Can you imagine if this game was at home right now? Oh,
If this game was at home tonight, Demidov would be in the lineup.
oh my God, for
They
sure.
just don't. They want him in Montreal to start. They don't want him starting on the road.
I just hope.
Love how Arbor was the first guy that greeted him when he hopped on the ice. He's like,
Wasn't
"Hey,
that
I'm gonna be
nice?
your bodyguard."
Wasn't that nice though? The way he came over, and I like that. That was
Hey,
really
Ivan, I'm
cool.
gonna be your bodyguard for the next 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's this?
When Demidov came
Jack
out to the ice for the first time in practice, Arbor skated over, got on the ice, put his arm around him, and let him out onto the ice. It was really nice.
I was just gonna say. I hope that Arbor's playing whenever Demidov is on ice.
This would have been a good game to have Arbor in, I think.
So do I. I don't know why Arbor's getting the short end of the stick.
He's not. It's a right shot, left shot problem. If they take Savard out to put Arbor in, they got one right shot defenseman. It's not optimal. It doesn't usually work for them very well. So I don't disagree with it.
So all these rumors of trading Jack Eye and all that crap are
No,
false,
they're not trading Jack Eye.
or getting rid of him.
No, I don't. Not. I mean, listen. Maybe down the road they might have to. I don't know, but they're not getting rid of him. Come on,
It scares the shit out of me. That kid is our Chris Nyland.
I mean, he's still got work to do and all that, but I mean, he's working hard. He takes it well when they sit him out. He doesn't complain.
No,
This kid is not getting moved, and he offers something that.
Oh
I mean,
God, his
Savard's
brother.
probably gone after this season anyway, so there's his spot back in the lineup.
Who, Tavares? You said
Savard.
Yeah, no, Savard's probably gone. Yeah, no, but they still need right shot guys on the right side.
And what's happening with what's his face? Our defenseman.
Which one?
Reinbacher?
Ryan Backer. What's happened to him?
He is down with Laval. He's got a knee issue that they are kind of not really letting everybody know what it is exactly. So we don't know if they're resting him just to be cautious with the knee or something else popped up. But he's played in Laval this year, and apparently he's been fantastic when he plays.
Okay. What about Mayu? How's he?
Mayu's progressing. Still needs a little bit more development, but they're doing fine.
Yeah, it's hard to keep in touch with what's going on. I happened to catch a little bit of Sports Desk this morning, and they were talking about Landeskog and showed a little blurb on Landeskog.
Yeah.
That's what, 3 years that
3 years. Yeah. 3 years. 3 years since he played. It's crazy.
Wow. But he looked beautiful. I've always loved Landeskog.
Okay, but he's conditioning stint, so
Yeah.
got to temper that. He might not look as good, but I mean, yeah, I hope for the guy.
Yeah,
it's a hell of a story if he can come back after 3 years like that.
For sure. The way he was playing, he looked nasty. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Bill, he has not had a knee issue for quite a while. What you think is a knee issue was not an issue. What he had with his knee, this is not to do with that. He injured himself in training camp. Everyone saw it. And also, he wasn't supposed to be back at all playing this year.
No.
And he's back playing. So, there's going to be issues with the knee. as he recovers. That's what but the thing is, the Habs won't confirm or deny what's wrong with the knee, if there's anything wrong with the knee. That's the thing. So nobody really knows.
And nobody's going to talk about it. That's
No,
a
but I mean,
very
he's
secretive
back.
thing, right?
He's
Because other
back.
players find out about it, and they're going to be going after that.
Well, okay, but he's back so early from the injury that, to me, they're just making sure he doesn't re-hurt it.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Because I personally, I think Kirby Doc should have done the same thing, taken a long time and rehab for a long time, get both knees up to snuff before coming back. He's gone again, right?
But no, but he did. But I don't know. It's a different issue this time, and it's not the same.
Oh, look at Gallagher. I wanted him gone. I eat crow on that one again.
Yeah, I know. So did a lot of people. I mean, we all did for a while there, but that was a bad take.
But
don't give up on Gally.
Listening to stuff and seeing, highlights of that guy go.
Nobody works harder than Gally does.
No. And isn't he up to like 19, 20 goals or something like that?
20.
Yeah. I don't know if he's got 20 yet, but he's getting close. Last I
up 1-0 on BU right now.
Last I saw, I know he had 17. I don't know if he's gotten more since then. But he's got 17.
Oh, 17. I thought he had 19. My bad.
I don't think so. I don't think he's got 19 yet. Maybe I'm wrong though. But I don't think so.
Wow.
Whoa!
What's going on there?
What's going on where?
Little Cole Caulfield forechecking, defending, and then got knocked down. Nothing happened. But it's hard. Since when did Cole Caulfield start coming back and back checking?
Oh, last year he developed. His game is much more well-rounded than it was before.
Oh shit! Oh, this is awesome.
Gallagher
I haven't watched.
Gallagher will do you two better. He's got 21.
What?
21 and 17. That's what he's got. 38 points.
Wow.
Yeah, good season for him.
He's earning his $6 million.
He sure is. Yeah, I mean he is. He is now. You can't say he's not.
No. Is he falling down the way he always did, or is he staying upright at least?
No, I'm telling you, he's playing like Gally when he was young, and he works his fucking ass off.
When you do that, Matt, you're supposed to grab your nipples and do that.
I have BU in Western Michigan, the NCAA final on my phone. BU just tied the game.
Nice.
Minute and a half left here in the first on my screen. No score in the first. For me, I think that's great for Montreal. Them giving up a goal in the first so far. Just over a minute left. I think that works to their advantage. We'll see, though. Obviously.
Hey, if they can play this
11-2 though. Game, what's that?
If they can play this kind of a contact grinding game with Toronto and keep Toronto to the outside, I think that
yeah, if they can keep them to the perimeter.
Montreal.
Yeah, but they're not getting shots, so that's the problem. It was just 11-2 in shots. Now it's 9-2, so they took 2 away. That's weird.
It is because I just saw 11-2. So
yeah, it was. And I look next time I look at it, it's 9-2.
Oh, and then they showed a highlight of Dvorak scoring a goal or something like that on a break.
Yeah, last night.
When did Dvorak start skating?
Oh, Dvorak since the Four Nations, he's been good. He's playing for a contract. Remember, he's playing for a contract, and he'll get one. But he's been playing good. He's really been. He's been good.
I don't think Montreal's going to keep him. I think he'll have to.
Probably not. It's unlikely that they re-sign him.
Because isn't Oh, what was that kid's name that was supposed to take his place? Beck or something like
Beck.
that?
No, I don't think it'll be Beck. They're going to get a second line center. Newhook will probably be the third line center. They're going to find a second line center to
We
play with
need
Demidov.
yeah, we need a bigger second line center for sure.
We need a second line guy for Demidov and Line. That'll be the big thing they do this offseason.
Now, I do remember what's his nuts there. Craig Button saying, "Go out and get Sam Bennett." What do you guys think of that?
No,
No,
he's at his age. He's going to want 7 years at big money. I don't think they're going to do that.
do you think he'd be a good second line center though?
If they're going to sign a free agent center, they're going to get a guy that they don't have to sign for 7 years. My opinion, a guy they can sign for 2-3 years, maybe 4 at the most. I think, but not anybody that's going to be 7 years.
Do you really think Bennett wants that kind of a contract, 7 years?
Well, yeah, if he signs with Florida, what do you think? He's 28, I think. So he's going to get. I don't know if he's 28, but he's going to get 7 years. 8 from Florida, I would think. But maybe not. I mean, if they're smart, they don't. But, I mean, isn't that what they always do, guys like that?
Yeah.
You sign them, you give them 8 years, big money, and it's a mistake.
And the last 2 years are usually a shit part of the contract anyways. It's the first 6 that really count.
From what I found out today, last year, before the draft, and before they were sure they were getting Demidov, they had a deal for Trevor Zegras that fell through like by a hair. But they had it on the table, and they thought, and it fell through. I don't know if it fell through just before they realized they were going to get Demidov, so they didn't need Zegras. But I don't think they're going to go after Zegras for this year. It's not the right guy. They need a guy different style. But apparently, they really tried to get Zegras last year.
Wow.
I think Mayu was going the other way. I don't know what I don't know what fell through about it, but it fell through. Demidov became the guy they were going to get. They realized it. They also had a deal, I think, with Columbus. They had a couple of deals that they might have pulled. Apparently, this is from Marco D'Amico. I'm getting that from. I didn't pull that out of my ass.
BL says no to Bennett.
Yeah, I say no to Bennett. Well, BL, it's obvious now. Doc's not going to be the number 2 center. Doesn't matter what I've said in the past. It's obvious now. If you don't change your mind on that with better information or whatever, I'm an idiot anyway. But I mean, you're an idiot if you don't change your mind with new information. Unless
I don't know about Zibanejad. I'm not a fan of Zibanejad.
I love Mika Zibanejad.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Zibanejad's the right kind of guy. I see you got to have a 200-foot center. You got to have a guy that can cover up for Line A's defensive lapses and you got to have a guy that can distribute to Demidov as well. So I don't know. I would love, and I think
Carbonell have a son.
I think Anton Lundell is probably the right guy if they could get him, but I don't know if they can get him. But there's other guys too. I mean, it's not like he's the only guy. But we'll see. I think it's going to be whoever they get. It's going to be a big move. If he almost had Zegras last year,
oh yeah, BL.
You can imagine what he might be able to put together this year.
I agree. Horvat would be an interesting signing.
Horvat makes too much money and is also signed for I think another 6 years at 8.5 or something. I don't know. That doesn't.
Is he making that much?
Yeah, he's making that much. So I don't think that's the right guy.
He's not worth 8.5.
And maybe the player is the right guy, but everything has to come into play as well. Contract, money, all that.
Now that I think about it a little bit, it is going to be really hard to get rid of Doc.
There might not be a reason to get rid of Doc. Move him to the wing.
Yeah, but that's the second time he's injured the same muscles on the same knee, right?
So he got one more season left on his deal. If that's the case,
He's
then
only
you move
making
him.
like 3.
And he's
4,
making
I think.
under 4. So I think, isn't it 3 point
Like
something?
3.4 or 3.5, yeah.
Yeah, he's not making big money. So, and with 1 year left, there's no risk there at this point. And who's going to trade for him? How are you going to move him?
Nobody's going to want him
Until he shows that, the knee is
liability.
good and he can play, nobody's going to come after him.
No, I agree.
So are we in an intermission?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So it is no score after 1. I'm paying attention, ain't I? No score after 1. So whatever you guys want to know. Hey, if you got questions for Pete, come on, ask them. Pete is here to answer anything.
Yes,
Even sexual.
Wait, look at
Even
this.
sexual. No, I'm just joking. But no, ask Pete anything. What he's up to lately. Like, he hasn't been around. You guys ask me about him. You guys must have some questions for him.
Now that I'm here, nobody's doing.
Nobody wants to. No,
Yeah,
they're all
nobody
shy.
cares.
Now. They're all shy. You're an intimidating person. That's why.
Nobody cares.
Especially after the story, outside the Canucks game, nobody wants to take a chance now.
Oh, if the guy had
I'm surprised that guy lived to tell the tale.
Oh man,
Body check.
I wanted to hurt him. I wanted to hurt him so bad. I sent him back probably 5 feet. Like, I shoulder checked the fucker hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't think I want to be body checked by you. At my age, anyway, you'd probably break every bone in my fucking body.
I kept my hands in my pockets too.
Yeah, you were that excited, eh? Yeah, I wonder where your hands were, eh? You like the violence, eh?
Yeah. Well, that I don't know if you guys, maybe I'm just weird, but yeah, you get a little bit of a mean on when you're getting into fisticuffs. It's very exciting. What can I say?
Oh, you should. If you don't get that, you probably shouldn't get into the fight. Right? No, but it's true, right? You want to get your ass kicked? Don't go in like fully ready. You're going to get your ass kicked if you're not.
Oh, yeah, you got to go into it with fear. If you don't
with everything, but be ready.
You're going to get kicked.
If you're in there like sort of half in, half out, forget it. You're getting your ass kicked.
Yep.
That's why I don't fight.
So, Fist, how long does it take to drive to San Diego on a bus? I have no clue, BL. I have no clue how long it takes to drive to San Diego.
What kind of where does that question come out? That's so random. He drives a city bus, so he doesn't. It's not like he drives. Yeah, a city bus. He's not going to San Diego on a bus.
And what are we at? We're at April, May, June, July. 3 more months, and that will be coming to an end. I'll be an instructor with transit in 3 more months.
Oh, you. That's right. You don't have to ride the routes anymore.
3 more months. I got to do it. 3 more.
That's it. That's cool. So that's passed. I don't know. That seems to pass quick. You were telling me about it when you first got the job.
2
that
years.
Went by pretty quick. See, now you can look back and say that, right?
Yeah, 2 years, and then I can be an instructor, and I can just teach. No more driving.
Awesome. You know what they say, eh? When you can't do, you teach.
Yep.
That's what they say.
I can't do a goddamn thing.
Those who can't do, teach. Just buggy anyway.
Oh, Emilio, I thought Rick and you drove a tour bus. We do. On our downtime, we drive a tour bus.
I never said.
Hot girls.
I never said anything about him driving a tour bus. Come on. Always starting trouble.
He was higher than 25 hippies that night. I haven't heard the term hippies.
Okay, but what if they're old hippies and they've given it up? It wouldn't take much to be higher than 25 hippies.
I had a hippie lady get on my bus the other day, and she was wearing a tie-dye muscle T-shirt, and they were down to her knees. It was just like, put on a bra.
Imagine if she tried to run.
Oh, God.
Smack in the face. Smack in the face.
How cold.
Sorry, that's pretty... All right, okay, listen. It's guys' night. Hey, Chicago Joe. You guys are. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Dobish has come up big. Be great to give him a lead. Yeah, listen. If we get a game from Dobish like we got, but that first one was Florida, right? I mean, he's capable of it, right? Be great.
Oh, for sure.
Hit the like button, as David says. If you're having a good time, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hey, consider hitting that subscribe button. And we'd appreciate that. I really got to get a woman? Why? What do I need a woman for?
He's got the Palmer twins.
I mean, listen, I consider myself lucky. I have a woman and I have a Pete. So, I mean,
I don't need the
Don't
aggravation.
forget, Matt. Don't forget, you also have the salt and pepper shaker, or sorry, the pepper and tweezers.
I don't need the aggravation, to be quite honest. So, Peel says Palmala Henderson. I never heard that one.
That's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Is there a love button? I know where the love button is on a woman. Yes, I can find it, but there's none here.
The thing is, do you find it with your tongue, or do you find it with your finger?
My eyes closed. With my eyes closed. All right, let's talk about something that's different.
how do we feel about the mini pack opening?
What?
What
Pop
the
a few
hell
of
was
these.
that? Why are their hearts flying up and down on the?
On what?
That must be. No, not me.
Condom.
Open a few packs from my hobby box.
Well, I thought we were going to do a video. You can't wait
I'm
anymore.
not going to open them all. I'll keep some for a video.
Well, with 12
Hockey
packs, you keep them all.
Are they have hockey cards?
Well, no, I have a whole box of them.
You said you had 12 packs in a box. Not a lot of packs. When in my day, when I was collecting, a box was twice as thick as that. And you got like, I don't know, 30 packs? I want to say.
I can't remember, Rick. That was a long time ago. But
No,
you
I
got
was
a lot of
collecting.
freaking cards.
It was, but I was
You
collecting.
had those cards today. Jeez.
I was collecting in from 89 to
Bill.
92.
Jeannot. Branson. Milano.
Well, show them. We can't see shit.
True.
I can't remember who it was.
Pokemon cards. There you go. Who's that?
I had one of my sister's friends gave me
Sonny
a
Milano.
milk crate full of hockey cards once. I don't know what happened to them.
Eric Branson.
They were old.
The best kind.
Enter
Oh,
Jeannot.
so far, nobody good.
I like.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I knocked the mic.
Butterfingers. Oh, I saw a product,
Aiden Hill.
and it's a real product that you got. I wish I had the video. Okay, so you know it's butter corn, right?
Anton Findell.
Buttering corn. It's always, it's always like not
That's
the easiest
kinda
thing
cool.
to do. Everyone's got whatever. So it's
Vinny
this thing.
Chocek, but it's like clear.
It's this thing. It's a hand like this, and you put the butter in the hand here, and you go on the corn like that.
Ooh,
The
Canvas
hand.
series.
Can't see what you're talking about there, Rick.
Oh,
This
I'm
is
off
kinda
the
cool.
camera. All right, hang on again. All right, so it's a
Canvas
hand.
series Young Gun.
It's a hand like it looks like this. You put the butter here,
Uh-huh.
put the corn here, and you do that with the hand.
Young Gun. Blackstone.
And somebody said it should be called
Brandon Carr.
no, what was it? A corn,
The
Kelly,
hand-
a hand cobber, a hand cob, the hand cob.
Well, I love it.
Igor Konakov.
And apparently, it's a real product.
What's
Andrew
wrong with
Mangiapane.
taking those plastic corn things,
Yeah, of course.
microwave with your butter, melting
Yeah.
the butter in there, dropping your corn in there, rolling it around, down the
I don't know. I'd like to go to like a church picnic with my hand cob thing. I think that would just be perfect.
I bet you would.
I saw a little video. It's on Reels on Facebook, and I could. This is a real product. I couldn't believe that. But hey,
Fact number 2.
how do I feel about Dawson Mercer? Though I
I
don't think
like
they
Dawson Mercer.
signed him. A little. I think he's a little
It's
young
harder.
for that. And maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think they're going to go after a guy that there's a question mark about whether he's going to be the right guy for that second line center. If they're going to give up what they probably have to and make a trade, they're going to get a guy that there's not much doubt about whether he's going to be able to do the job. And I don't know that you can say that about Dawson Mercer.
Yeah, I'm not up to date enough to say anything about Dawson Mercer, but I do love that kid. I really.
Yeah, no, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's my opinion only. We can't see who they are. You got to sort of announce.
The kid's got
Brock Faber.
That's a good one. David, what do you mean you paid a fortune for a Guinness beer?
Canvas. Peter
Is Guinness,
Mrazek.
is Guinness from the States?
Ooh.
Hey, who's that?
I don't get why you'd pay a fortune for a Guinness.
DeBrincat, Larson, Raymond. That's kind of cool. A-lines. That's an insert card.
There you go. There you go. That's worth $1.
I like to break it too. God damn it, I like him a lot.
Oh, am I doing that on camera?
Gaming
Not supposed to.
FOV. Philip Forsberg. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cool insert. Sam Skivich.
Woodstock. Where did we talk about Woodstock?
Well,
I
when we were talking about the tie dye and the lack of bronzation.
Alexei Protas.
Woodstock.
Vince Dunn.
Yeah. You can get the big card.
I haven't gotten any of the, none of the big cards, but I just kind of go over the cooler ones again, just to remind people we get that. Forsberg, A-lines, Canvas, Mrazek,
McTavish.
Young Guns, Josh Doan. That's Shane Doan's kid.
Yeah.
Canvas Young Gun, Zach Ostapchuk, the Senators. And this cool, clear Vinny T.
That's cool, that one. Okay, Woodstock. Were you talking about Snoopy's friend or the concert? And BL, I kind of think it's going to be Zegras that gets moved out of Anaheim.
Yeah, I get that.
I'd want McTavish. That's the guy I think that if they acquired him, I'd be happy with McTavish.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do that.
You could build your team around that.
What's up, William? Hey, William. Good to see you out there.
Nick Schmaltz.
Joe
Joe Valeno.
Oh, you opened another one.
Yeah, I have plenty.
The Patrick Waugh wink.
Uchnevich.
The what week?
They're showing commercial there. They showed that Patrick Waugh wink.
Ryan Pollock.
Oh, the wink, yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. What is that one?
It's Ryan Pollock. I don't know what this particular insert is. But now we kind of have a big card. Gaming XP Brady Tkachuk.
Burn it.
Nice.
Hang on a second. Aki says I went to a Woodstock reunion and I got to meet Country Joe. Country Joe and the Fish, right? And wait, what was the song? Going Up to the Country? Is that what it was? My dad had their record, and as a kid I heard that song a lot. I don't know if it was their only hit. Is that who you're talking about? Country Joe and the Fish? I think that's what they were called.
Aimbots, William Nylander.
David.
Wait, what do you mean by get another winger to play center? Is McTavish not a center? Am I wrong?
Kevin Hayes.
I thought
McTavish is a center. He plays both.
He plays both. Well, a lot of guys play both.
Yeah.
Jake Sanders.
Well, then if that's the case, Tony, I don't think they're going to get a guy it's a doubt thing. So maybe they don't get McTavish. I mean, personally, I don't think they'd be able to get McTavish out of Anaheim.
Alex DeBrincat.
How was the winter? Average? Any snow at all? Yes, BL. We've got, I think, maybe an inch and a half of snow. That was it.
Yeah, you mean the whole winter?
All winter.
Oh,
It's
geez,
been
you're
bad out
lucky.
here. Like
You're lucky.
we're already talking about drought, and we're.
Yeah, no, we got plenty here, so much more than last year.
I mean, this is what April 12th today, and it's sunny and 18 out there.
Pyeong,
But David Williams got a good
Logan Couture.
there.
Okay, I don't know the rest of that. I just kind of remember going up to the country. I'm pretty sure that was the song. Am I wrong, or did they do a Vietnam protest song? Maybe both. That's an obscure group.
Darnell Nurse,
I like Darnell Nurse.
Nick Hagel,
Back for the second, boys.
Ross Colton.
I looked over at the right time.
Oh, another insert card. Portraits, Mitch Marner.
Throw that away.
Ooh, this is actually kind of nice. Young Guns, Zachary Balduke.
Zachary Bolduc? Who's Zachary Bolduc?
Plays for the Blues.
Okay, why do I know the name? There's another.
Didn't Vancouver have a player by the name of Bolduc?
I'm trying. I know there was a Samuel Bolduc a few years ago in the draft. I think something like that.
Yeah, didn't the Canucks have a Bolduc too? Died or something riding a motorcycle?
I don't. No, that doesn't ring a bell for me. Aki, it was a Vietnam. It was the protest.
Sharon Gobic.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Jordan Schmaltz.
Schmaltz. I like Schmaltz.
Adrian Kempe.
Matt, did you guys get freezing rain or something? BL's asking.
We got a little bit of. It was like a mix.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a little bit of rain, but it was a low percentage. I don't think we got it. Like right now, it's supposed to be rain.
It's beautiful behind me. I still got to plant a goddamn tree. Big hole to dig. Maybe I'll put myself in the hole.
Habs buzzing the net. Come on. Let's get some.
I want to see somebody cross-check Matthews in the throat.
No, I don't like the guy, but no, not that. No, I don't want to see anybody injure someone on purpose.
Oh, Lane Hudson almost.
Oh, honey, what do you do? Come on.
They're getting some good chances here on this pressure. Good pressure. Did the Habs wake up?
Well, they are a second period team from what everybody says.
And not a third period.
Third period, too. The third period. But when they had the slow start, most of the last few games, the slow start, by the second, they're starting to turn it around. So is that what we're seeing now? I don't know. But this was a good bit of pressure. It just got cleared. Unfortunately, they only got 2 shots out of that. I don't know how they only got 2 shots out of that. They threw a lot of pucks at the net.
He needs to drive with his legs a little bit more rather than float.
Who?
Line A.
Yeah, but this is what I was talking about. Like, that's line A. They need a center that can make up for some of that.
Yeah. If he just kept his feet moving, he'd be a little bit more dangerous.
I think at this point, that's who line A is. And listen, you get a lot of goals with that guy, so he makes up.
I'm not knocking it, but
he makes up for it, kind of that way. But he needs a better center, obviously.
And I see Slav is still going with one hand on the stick.
Slav's doing fine. He's 1 point off his pace last year. That's not bad. It's only 21.
No, but I'd still like to see him keep 2 hands on the stick, personally. But and use that goddamn body of his.
He's doing a little like second half a lot better.
Jesus Christ! A little while back, there was somewhere where he. I mean, I can't remember who he was fighting, but he got into a fight with somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he fights. He
yeah.
doesn't get pushed around anymore. He doesn't let
No,
you push him
I
around.
was I was shocked to see him throwing him.
He's growing. He's 21 now. He's getting more mature.
And then the interview shortly thereafter, he's just like, "Yeah, I need to play with a little bit more aggression or something to that effect." And
Yep.
yeah, you do. At that size, you need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Bolduke's little boy, thanks.
Got to wake up every morning and choose violence. Every morning.
Hey, violence is the key to everything.
Lucas says, nice to see Pete back.
Nice to be back.
Good to have you. Good to have you. He might be back on Monday.
I'll do my best to come on Monday. If I get everything I need to do done, then for sure.
Same time, same bat time, same bat channel.
I mean, it's Demidov's game. I should be back.
Demidov's debut and the start of a new era in Montreal.
Oh God, doesn't that feel good? Like, doesn't that make your heart just flutter?
Yeah, and it'll be much better on Monday when it's when you actually like right now it's hard to even imagine. We're getting it's hard to imagine this is true. It'll sink in fully on Monday. So we got 16.
Any guesses on who Slav would like to model his game after? Ooh.
Oh, Anderson just fucking destroyed somebody.
Who
Holy
Slav
shit.
would like to model his game after? I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I haven't watched hockey enough this year, but who would Slav like to model his game after?
David's saying they say Pete Mahovlich. That's not a bad.
What
do you mean?
Mahovlich was, if he could model his game after Mahovlich, is Slav as fast as Mahovlich? I mean, Mahovlich was moving after 3 strides, right? That guy had
I think it's a pretty decent comparable anyway. Andre, John Tavares is not coming to Montreal.
Better not.
And I think the Leafs will resign him anyway.
Jesus, who would Slav like it? Model's game after.
Aki, thank you for putting the lyrics. Absolutely, now I remember that song and the lyrics. Yep.
Let me think on that.
I thought they had another hit about going up to the country is not them, obviously. Maybe it is though. I think it actually is. Anyway, doesn't matter. Slav himself said he needs to play more like Brady Tkachuk. That's true. He did say that.
Yeah,
and that's the violent, the physical violence.
Play like the Rocket.
But he was talking about the physical, violent type of game, a meaner game.
Yeah.
Oh, Guru, we don't need the stink of the Leafs on John Tavares. We don't need that. Hey, Larry the Cable Guy.
I think you bring Tavares to Montreal, that losing streak comes back. It's I don't know.
Yeah, forget it.
I think Tavares is what everybody makes him out to be. I've never liked him. I don't think he is.
I don't want them
to be.
I don't want them to get a player that I'm going to boo all the time.
Yeah.
I can't see myself not wanting to boo him, even if he's wearing a Habs.
Now, if we had, and it pains me to say this, but I would take Marner after seeing what he played in 4 days.
No.
I don't
Why
like
would we need Marner? We don't need Marner. First of all, the money's making, and we got Demidov. Why would we need Marner?
No, we don't, but you can't deny the little bastard's good. Except when he throws the puck over the glass.
I say good.
That's so fucking funny. Yoink!
That was
and
hilarious.
he turned around, saw our Hab 20 feet away, shit himself, and went, I don't want this.
He pulled a D-lander. Oh my God, I'm going to get checked. Turn around and skate away.
I'm gonna have to cry. Come on. A lot of pucks being thrown at net from both sides. Not a lot of shots. So they're not getting through.
No, the defense is collapsing in front of Stolars real well.
Yeah, it's a better defense than they had previous.
They're going to be tired. Third period. If we can get through this period without,
I've seen them on second game of back to backs, and they're not tired. And so this year they've been better on the second game, like on the second game of back to backs. They've won a few of them, so I think we're fine.
Oh my God, he is good. He could strip somebody naked in a phone booth.
Yep, talking about Hudson, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So is that the defensive pairing, Struble and Hudson?
Yep. And Gooley and Hudson. Struble actually was playing with Hudson earlier in the season, and they really good numbers.
I like Gooley and Hudson.
Struble and Hudson played earlier in the
How
year,
is
and their
Struble
numbers were really solid.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Struble's a good pairing for him, too.
So he's got hands, sees the ice well?
Who, Struble?
Struble?
Well, I think it's more, the physical and the defensive side. It's a good pairing.
Yeah, well, the guy is built like a Greek god.
Yep.
Are you snorting some lines over there, buddy?
What's the word? He's like sneaky, like extremely strong. Like he's 6 foot, I think 205 pounds, but he's like ripped. Like it's solid mass.
Oh yeah, he's a good looking kid. Like I said, he's carved out of marble. Like,
phew, that was close. Oh, big hit. Gooley on Tavares, I think.
Oh, just wide of the net.
Whew, that was scary.
Oh, fight. Gooley and Dome.
Oh,
Domi.
yeah.
Gooley and Domi.
Yeah.
Gooley nailed John Tavares. Holy shit.
Wait, nice Gooley and Domi fight happening. Fucking Domi is strong for a small guy. His dad taught him how to fight. No doubt about that.
Yeah, look at that low center of gravity, though.
He uses it well. He knows how to fight. He almost had Gooley down. Gooley ends up taking him down, but Domi can fight. It's crazy.
Your boyfriend's fighting.
Matt's boyfriend.
Hey,
lady.
Just because that's how Pete and I dance doesn't mean that we beat up each other. Pete likes it.
I like a little bit of abuse when I dance.
Commercial break after the fight. After the fight.
Yeah, Gooley's been friggin' mashing people all night. Holy shit. Seen those hits he's laying out tonight there, Pete? And Tavares, and before that, he nailed someone too.
You see me and Matt, and who's the other guy? Who's the other guy? I don't see anybody. Matt, you see somebody up here with us?
No.
It's a reverse Oreo cookie.
You must be. You must be taking drugs. Yeah, that's Pete. That's Pete. That's our friend. Pete goes back a long way, and he I can't get the word. He honors us with his presence every now and then.
No, I'm honored to be on here. No.
Don't try to outdo me.
I will always outdo.
I said it first.
Doesn't matter who says it first. It's who says it with the most endearing, heartfelt, just. Hi, Pete. Hi, Larry.
BL says edge to Domi on that. I think because Gooley took, I think draw. But I think you're right though. I really do. I think Domi actually got the better.
I think Domi got. I give that one to Domi.
I think so. Like Domi is a hell of a fighter for a small guy like that.
He's home from San Diego. BL, you're so like me. You're such a shit disturber. So BL, tell me, what should I have now? Should I have?
What should you have? All at once. Just make a big, put it all in one.
Have tequila.
Well, the skull is tequila, isn't it?
No, the skull's vodka.
Right, vodka. That's actually what I meant. The Dan Aykroyd stuff, that's vodka. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Depends what if you're having a Black Russian, it's vodka.
Yep, vodka Kahlua.
Yep.
Add a little bit of cream for a White Russian.
Yep. Domi won because he's older, more experienced fighter. No, Domi won because his dad taught him to fight, obviously.
Oh, what's the extra two for?
Ty Domi was also a smaller guy and could fight. And obviously, Max learned from his dad.
Did they get an extra two? We got a power play out of it, boys.
Oh, did we? Yeah, we got a power play. Awesome.
Sportsman-like. So Domi got an
Whatever
extra
happened
two.
to Ty Domi? He's still around. He's doing ads for like telephone companies and shit like that. Okay, let's see if they can take advantage here on the power. Is this the first power play for? No, not. It's not the first one for Montreal, am I right?
Second one.
Right.
And we're going to score. I said it right there. We're going to score.
We'll see. I hope you're right. Listen, Larry, Bob Probert owned everybody. Best fighter probably in the history of the game might be Bob Probert. So to say he owned Domi, I mean, right? I'm not surprised then. Doesn't take anything away from Domi.
Yeah, Probes was... Oh.
He was something special.
Yeah.
And could play hockey, too.
The other scrapper that I loved was... well, there were a few. One that could actually play hockey was Simon. And then the other one was Chris Simon.
Chris Simon?
Yeah.
He just died recently, didn't he?
I believe so. A couple of years ago, wasn't it?
I don't know exactly, but it's sometime relatively recently.
And the other scrapper, all-out brawler. You can't not love him, especially that jaw. And I was disappointed that Montreal let him go to Toronto, but Big John Kordic. God, that guy had a jaw.
Yeah, but he was a problem child. And that was one of the most lopsided trades, getting Russ Courtnall for John Kordic.
I know, right?
Right? I mean, that was crazy good trade.
The era where Toronto was trying to get tougher and stronger, and that didn't.
Yeah, how many games did Kordic play for him? Not very many.
No, very few. But I think Kordic wasn't that where he was starting to get into a serious drug and alcohol battle and depression and all that?
Wasn't that his whole life? I mean,
yeah.
Very troubled guy, but a hell of a fighter, my God.
Well, that should be a penalty on Hudson, takedown on Hudson there.
You've never seen John Kordic fight. Man, no? Could he throw fists?
They were like a jackhammer, dude.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
They were fast. They were
toe-to-toe fists.
That's Pete's nickname for me.
What?
Well, fist. Oh, jackhammer. That's what his wife said.
Holy shit. The perversion.
What his wife said.
Oh, New Hook. If you could only have kept that speed going, that was
nice. Unfortunately, nothing on the power play. And we're being badly outshot. 15-5 on the shots. Still no score. So, I mean, good on a delayed penalty coming up to Montreal. We got one. They give one to them. Good on Dobish so far tonight.
Oh, the penalties on Galley.
On Galley for
Tripping, I think.
Tripping. Newark has speed to burn, but no finish. This is mostly true.
Yeah,
It is
his hands
mostly true.
can't keep up with his feet. He's kind of like a Pavel Bure, right? But
Still young, though. I mean, he's still young and still has time.
you could call that tripping. You could call that holding. You could whatever you want.
Different era, though, Larry. Different era. Don't want to fight Gordie Howe, Maurice Richard, or Ted Lindsay. Absolutely, but totally different era. Like, you take Ted Lindsay, I don't know, he couldn't do that today. Ted Lindsay was like 5'7".
Yeah.
But he was like, I guess the term would be the Bugs Bunny character there. What's the name of that thing?
Oh,
Tasmanian Devil.
Tasmanian Devil. Okay.
Ted Lindsay was like a bad dude, but he was like 5'7". I couldn't believe when I didn't when I was younger and I learned these things. How could a guy that small be that bad? But I mean, the pocket rocket, Henri, tough as nails, also 5'7". And he wasn't afraid of anybody. Take anybody on.
Henri as well as Maurice.
Maurice was, I get it. But I'm saying Henri Richard at 5'7" wasn't afraid of anybody and would take didn't back down from anybody. Crazy.
He would rip you to shreds if he got the opportunity. He didn't give a shit how he did it.
And I mean, I just think today, I don't think a 5'7", I don't think a guy, he's not going to be a fighter. This is not going to work today. And I don't know why back then it did, but there were a few guys like that. Who was the better small scrapper, Domi or Stan Jonathan?
Jonathan.
But with Stan Jonathan, you said small. What I'm trying to think of is Stan Jonathan was small?
He wasn't small.
I don't know. I always thought Jonathan was pretty big.
Stan Jonathan like 6'2"?
Maybe not. I don't know if he's that big. I know him and Nyland fought so many times. I always thought Jonathan was big. He's bigger than what you would call a small guy. They're both good fighters. I don't know.
6 foot, right? Nyland's 6 foot?
Nyland was, I think so, 6 foot. Yeah, Nyland not a big guy, but took on everybody.
Yeah, 200 pounds. And pound for pound, I'd say
Who could say they're Dobish?
I'd say Nyland was probably one of the tougher guys.
Pound for pound?
Pound.
Yeah, without a doubt. I believe that. Yeah.
He had no fear. Like, he took on everybody and anybody.
He wasn't afraid of anybody, yeah.
But he clearly admits every fight that he went into, he was shit scared.
Well, yeah, and you have to be.
Oh, for sure.
Doesn't mean that you're not brave. You can still be scared. You handle it well.
I mean, how do you think guys feel when they go into a fight against Cyber Jack Guy? I mean, Christ.
Yep.
Listen, Pete's a tough guy, but Pete would think twice about fighting Cyber Jack Guy. I'll tell you that.
I don't think I would want to. Have you seen the size of that kid's hands?
Yeah.
Dude, they're like fucking 14-inch frying pans, dude. They're fucking huge.
Yeah. Granted, you're getting hit with that, but
good job by the PK unit.
It's not just being hit. It's the power that the person possesses.
Good stop, Dobish.
I've got old man strength.
Yeah, the leg save, eh?
There, but that kid is.
You guys are behind me now again. Good bit.
Dobish. They're giving him lanes to see the ice, which is great. Go Galley, go buddy.
No, I think Dobish is dialed in
Oh,
tonight. I think he's just having a really good game.
Oh, excuse me.
I like Dobish. I just he had a fall out. Like he came back down to earth after the start that he had. But I didn't mean that he's not a good goalie. And he proved it by having a bit of a bounce back over the last few games. I feel.
Hey, when it comes to the net, the future's very bright. Come on, Ando.
Oh God, yeah. When it comes
Oh,
to
Fowler's the fucking man, dude.
Fowler made
Fowler's the
his,
best goalie prospect in hockey. If you
made
ask
his
me.
Rocket debut tonight.
Like not being biased, and that's not no bias. Like, and it's a consensus too. It's not even just like he's the consensus best goalie prospect in hockey right now.
Yeah, he won the Mike Richter Award, which is the best goalie in the
I have his
NCAA,
rookie.
and he made his professional debut tonight for the Rocket.
How'd he do?
I don't know. I don't remember the results, but I know it was his first start.
Let me take a look.
At least I saw something that's. I didn't look at the day that came out though, so maybe that happened already. But I assumed it was today.
I see what they're talking about. Line in his defensive game is not there, is it?
He's
worse than he was when he was in Winnipeg.
He doesn't have much of a defensive game, and I don't know.
Coughs up the puck in his own end.
Oh God, he's not a great passer. This is something I noticed, especially on the backhand. He shouldn't pass with his backhand. Dobish is looking confident tonight, don't you find?
Oh wow, Stan Jonathan, 5'8", 175.
He was only 5'8"?
Thought he was bigger than
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
Wow.
I got to say Stan Jonathan on that one then. I mean, he was so good that he came across to me as a kid as being bigger than that.
Well,
I was young, but
bigger.
Still.
It's like when the first time I saw the Habs in person at the Westin in Vancouver, it was just like, wow, these guys are huge. Can't remember who Guy Carbonneau was high-fiving with, but it was a memory that's fading.
What? What's this about Carbo?
I was standing outside the West End with my sister. I can't remember what we were doing in Vancouver. I was just a kid, and first time I saw Montreal.
Oh.
And Guy Carbonneau was high-fiving somebody out front. I guess they had won the night before or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Rick, through 2 periods, Fowler has 14 saves on 15 shots against.
Awesome.
So far, so good.
Seems like a nice, another smooth transition upward for Fowler.
It's 2-1 Laval, which is great.
Yeah, he's going to play. Him and Primo will probably split the net there for the rest of the.
The Habs have got.
Hey, Western Michigan's up 3-1.
Sorry, what's that, Pete?
The Habs, they've got some great team speed.
Yeah, they're a fast team.
They're great anticipation too of where the puck's going to be.
Yeah, I mean that's what basically what St. Louis is teaching them.
It's strange not seeing the old way that they used to play. It was one man, and then the second man would come in, and you'd have 3 guys within 10 feet of each other. And it's weird not seeing
Yeah, they don't play like that anymore. 1:41 left in the second. Wow.
Okay, so you're
no score
ahead of us. Offside. Yeah. Okay.
This period is getting physical. I don't know. To me, it was maybe more hitting, but the after the whistle stuff was more in the first. Yeah, I
I
didn't
wasn't
want to
saying
comment.
Line is slow and lazy.
Yeah, I didn't want to comment on that one, but yeah, I can. I mean, I'm not saying he is, but he looks like he dogs it a bit out there.
Yeah, it may appear that way, but I don't think he's slow and lazy. I think he's just. I don't think he sees the ice as well as the rest of the team does. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
he seems to be like a one-trick pony almost.
I think his game is about a step and a half behind everybody else's. Like everybody else is skating hard, whereas Line A is not skating as hard. I don't call it a laziness. I just call it that he's not a fast guy. How old is he? He's what?
26.
26, and he's
Yeah,
what?
that's it.
6'2", 6'4",
6'5".
6'5". So he's probably about 225, 230.
I mean, it might just be that, right? He's a big guy, and
Yeah.
some big guys aren't the greatest skaters. Just how it. Most big guys aren't the greatest skaters. Is really how
No,
to put it.
and he's got that skating style where it's a very wide stance.
And
You know what I mean?
it's a very sort of. It looks lazy. He
It
looks
looks
like
lazy, but I don't think it is because it's wide and he's still moving,
yeah, but he's
but
not.
it's just
It's not
it's
fast.
getting low.
He's not very fast, and I don't know. It's almost like he doesn't take enough strides. He needs to take more strides.
That's what I said earlier. You know, he needs to keep his feet moving instead of
Yeah.
spreading his legs and going down low. But I think what he's trying to do is I think he's trying to protect the puck and rag the puck and create a chance.
I don't know. I think he's very. His whole game is get to the circle and get a shot,
Yeah.
which is
And you know
it's
what?
fine, but
The guy can bury the puck. So what do? It's give and take, right?
no, it is right. I mean, at least he does that. There's no doubt that he's got that one thing down. It's just that I would want to see a little more from him 5-on-5.
His little one timer that one timer is it's pretty incredible.
I mean, he's got a wicked shot. He's got one of the best in the league. There's no doubt
Okay.
about that. But his overall game kind of needs a bit of improvement. And at 26, he can improve.
Yeah.
To me, it's going to be his attitude. If whatever the complaints or the knocks on him were, if they can fix that here in Montreal, and it's a possibility with the how tight this group is, I think he could improve his game, but he's got to change his attitude.
I don't think just attitude, Rick. I also think it's lazy traits that he's learned over the
Well,
years.
I guess that's what I mean. I don't mean he's got a bad attitude in the room and all. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
His attitude on the ice, he doesn't. It's bad.
He's got to push himself more.
Yeah, he's got to push himself more. Like I think he could do the skating. He's a nice, easy, stride kind of guy. A few more strides, work faster, work harder in the skating.
He's more of a puck possession player versus a creative.
I don't know about the possession. He seems to lose the puck a lot, or bad passes, just bad passes. I don't like his passing. I just love his shot, and I like the fact that, he's pretty consistent with it.
What Marty needs to do is he needs to do what he did with Armia.
Well, they're probably doing that with him. I'm sure they're working on him getting better in certain areas. There's no way Marty's not trying to improve him.
I just get highlights, and I'll do the big Armia highlights on YouTube and shit like that. And the guy is 180 from what I saw of him before. Like he's almost like that Winnipeg Armia, almost.
Yeah, but I mean, he found his game. They sent him down, and they had a talk with him, and he found his game. I'm not surprised. BL puts for line A spots Leopard. But you know what? But listen, it depends. If you give him the right coaching and the right group and he gets in the right frame of mind, I'm sorry, he can learn and he can improve. But I don't think he's had the motivation to do it yet. I think here, I'm hoping that he does. But I'm sorry. I think you can't obviously change the spots on a leopard, but an old dog can learn new tricks and take it from an old dog.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like what this Larry guy is saying. Dick Irvin told Beliveau that he had to stand up for himself, or the tough guys in the league were going to run about the NHL. I love Beliveau, and he was a very
And Beliveau listened for a couple of years, he was
nasty.
and a lot of penalties, and he had to change his game back. So I don't know. I think he was when he came up, there was a point where he was taking too many penalties, and he had to change his game back.
Yeah.
But I guess after that, he did. The other players knew that you couldn't push him around.
Yeah.
BL 8.7 doesn't motivate him, so it doesn't motivate him. Some players are like that.
I don't think it's all about money for him. He's got lots of money. He's got money coming out of his butt.
I think as long as he produces, he's fine. It's when he doesn't produce that his flaws stand out. Right? When he produces, you don't notice the flaws as much, nearly as much.
I agree. Yeah.
But when his production is down, the flaws stand out. When the team isn't playing great, his flaws stand out a lot more, I find.
Ooh.
Yeah, BL, you know what? I don't give a shit what his former teammates say. He's here now. I'm concerned with what happens to him when he's here. I think he's in a great situation. I think if there's any place that he might be able to find a difference in his game, might be here. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago.
None of us are.
20 years ago. I've changed. I've changed for the better.
I think with Laine, they'll probably have a little chat with him after the schedule and whatever happens in the playoffs. They'll probably sit down with him and show him places where he can improve on his game.
Oh, for sure.
And look, this is what we need from you. Can you do it?
For sure. It's not like he's there to, we can't touch him. He's a finished product. No, he's 26.
Exactly. We need
he's 26. He's not a finished product.
You're not here. You're not going to get the time that you want.
He's not a finished product at 26. That's it. I don't believe he's a finished product at 26.
No.
I don't think, Nate, I don't agree with you. I've watched, because I noticed when he does that flick of a backhand pass, he does that a lot, a little flick. Oh, my God, that's the worst thing he can do. And I noticed his backhand passes are not very good. And in general, I don't think he's a good passer overall.
Sometimes he that flick that you speak of, it's when he's trying to pull the puck into himself to do that pass. That's where he screws it up.
But he does it a lot.
He flubs it up there.
But he does it a lot.
He's trying to bring it in with the toe, and you can't do that.
No, I understand what he's doing, but I'm just saying he does it a lot, and he's not good with it.
No, he's not. He's got to work. What the hell happened to Ekholm? They're showing Ekholm.
Are they showing with the injury? Yeah, I don't know what the injury is.
I missed it.
I just know I had him in fantasy, so I dropped him because we're at the end of the season with the injury. I dropped him.
What's this? I don't know about Ray.
BL, I'm not like an athlete, so
I don't think he aged well. Whoa.
I never said I aged well. There are a lot more wrist shots in recent memory and less slap shots. What do you mean exactly by that? From Line? Line still takes the slapper? Or you mean in general for the team? Remember, a wrist shot's a lot faster, right? You can get that off a lot faster.
Yeah.
In today's game, that extra second, quarter second, half second makes a difference. And if you've got a really good wrist shot, and some of these guys have like wicked wrist shots, yeah, I'd go with that if I had that.
Oh, if you've got a good wrist shot in your arsenal, you're going to go with that over a slap shot any day.
Yeah, in most cases, because you can rip that off. You can rip that
fast.
a lot quicker.
Yeah, so fast. Because a slap shot takes, what, 2.5 seconds to get it off?
Yeah, I mean, you got the
wrister's like...
You got to get your arm up.
Yeah.
You know, that takes an extra second. With the wrist, it's... When you're good with it, it's...
Sorry, time out for me. I'm watching Ivan on the ice. There's Arbor.
Oh, you saw it? Where he puts his arm around him?
I saw it.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, that was a beautiful sweeping move.
Charlie Conacher and Maurice Richard had the best wrist shots ever for their day. I don't think they match what most kids can do today. The skill sets of these young kids today, I'm sorry. Like, we had great players and all that, but the skill sets today in like general for all, like, every player is way above what it ever was.
BL, why would she have to be blind?
She wasn't blind. It's just my ex-girl, that's like a long time ago, but she even today tells me, because when I showed her the picture, it was in my memories. I showed it to her. She says, I still can't keep my eyes open when I take a picture. She never could. Someone take a picture, her eyes are all squinty closed. BL's trying to insinuate that I'm so ugly I needed a blind girlfriend.
Oh, BL.
That's what I think he's trying to insinuate there.
Yeah, I get it.
If you haven't, I'll see if I've got it. If you haven't seen the picture,
no, I haven't.
You're gonna laugh when you see it. I'll see if I still have it.
I'll tell you something. I don't have pictures because I'm not a picture kind of guy. I don't even like to take pictures of myself. Some of the girlfriends that I've had in the past, I don't know what they were doing with me. I have no idea why they were with me.
It's the big, that big thing there.
Not the arm.
You know what they say? Big hands, big feet, Pete. You know what they say? Here's the picture.
Oh, cutie patootie. Look at you.
I look like a trucker.
Yeah.
From with a porn stash and everything.
I just saw that the other day somewhere.
Yeah.
Look at that luscious head of hair.
Yeah, I know, right?
Luscious. Still nothing on top.
You got the mullet
hat's hiding. The hat's hiding a lot that's missing. Yeah.
Well, so it was a skullet, not a mullet?
It was, yeah. Well, it was at least on the way to being, like Fraser Crane. Not so much back then, but yeah, when I got married, I had hair just like Fraser Crane at the time.
Oh, Hoosier League players back in the day didn't train. They didn't lift weights. They finished the game. They'd go over, lasagna and 22 freaking beers and that, workout. They never worked out. They never practiced. The only practicing that they did was when the team forced them to practice. So,
wow, no, they practiced. They had more practices than they do today. But no, in off season, guys got fat. They had to cut. That's why training camps were 2 months when I was a kid.
Exactly.
They were long. 6 weeks anyway, and they needed the time to get into shape.
Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. That's what training camp was.
Yep.
In the prairies, it was an 8-week training camp.
Training camps were a lot longer than they are today. That's for sure.
Now it's like you off season. What? Oh, I was talking with one of the guys at work about it, and basically, like I guess it's in the contracts these days. Is in the off season you have to maintain a certain level of.
I don't think it's in the contracts. I just think you cannot be an NHL player if you're not in shape all year long. You got to come into camp being in shape.
Well, no, I can't remember who it was that I was talking with. They were saying that it's in the fine print that you have to maintain a certain level of physical activity in order for your, you to get this certain bonus or what have you.
Maybe. I mean, maybe I've never heard of that, but I mean, I don't know everything, obviously.
No, neither do I. I mean, I'm just going off somebody else's words. So, and I can see it. I if I was somebody doing this, I would say, yeah, you got to have a certain amount of
You got to have
workout.
dedication to it.
Yeah,
You got to be in shape all year long. You got to be. It's just the way it is today. Wait a second.
Because you listen to guys like Nyland, and Nyland's like, yeah, as soon as the last game of the season was played, it was hit the bars and play my cars and do this and do that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a different. Listen, it was a different game. The game's a lot faster today. The equipment's better, as somebody was saying in there before. But it's not just that. The skill level of these kids. Like, I'm sorry, when I was young and I'd watch like junior hockey or college hockey, it was so slow. Today, the kids are way better than the NHL players were back in the 70s.
Oh,
it's crazy. So don't tell me that skills aren't way better. And the skills today are way better than they had back in general, back in the day.
No, the equipment's lighter. The jerseys are lighter. Everything's better today.
It doesn't help. I mean, that helps maybe a certain amount towards a guy's skills, but you still have to have the fucking skills in the hands and, and the stick handling and the this and the that and the skating. You got to have all that.
Not to mention,
it's way better today than it was in my day.
Like, look at guys today. They sit on the bench before the game, an hour before the game, and they envision what they're going to do. They're envisioning how they're going to play the game. And,
yeah,
guys never did that before.
There might have been guys, we just never heard about it. There's also a lot more access and media coverage, so
true.
We don't really know everything from back then, but
no,
I can tell you players today.
I'm just going off of guys like Knuckles saying, "Sit on the fucking bench and envision the game." Fuck that, not a fucking chance. He clearly admits that. Yeah, they didn't do that kind of stuff back then.
No, because it's a different game. It's a much more it's a faster game, more highly skilled than ever. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to change my mind on that. That's why Russia wanted to play the 72 Summit Series in September. What? I missed something. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's that comment about there?
BL's been going on for a little while here because he's also saying something about because you make huge money driving that bus back and forth to San Diego.
That's you, yeah.
What's up with San Diego?
He locks in on. BL likes to lock in on something and just bug you to death about it. That's all. And yeah, I don't know everything. Okay, I admit it. Okay. Andre, you've seen Demidov's practice? Amazing, eh?
All right. We'll do 2 more packs and save the rest for the video.
Got to keep in mind that Ovi wouldn't have scored 9 goals a night in the 50s because he could have had the same restrictions as the others. and the skill was lower, but it doesn't take
Barkov?
any away. It doesn't take anything away from back then because they were all on the same kind of level.
Classic.
Just today, the kids are crazy good.
Owen Tippett. Kid.
That fucking crack me up, kid.
Bowen Byron.
Back in the day, players often played 5-minute shifts because you could back then. And skate the same speed. Today, you can't. The
Canvas
speed
series.
they
Ilya
skate
Strom.
at, the effort they put out in 45 seconds is not the same.
Oh, shit. Thanks, guys. This has been great. I'm loving this. I haven't smiled like that. My face hurts from smiling.
It's killing us, man.
Holy
Throwback
shit.
rookie insert. Sidney
That's
Crosby.
just on about the cards. I'm just glued to the TV.
This is cool. This is a throwback Sid rookie card.
Good thing we're all on the same page, eh?
Put that off to the side, Matt.
I am. Ooh, Young Guns, Brad Lambert.
Ooh.
He hasn't
Cernak?
turned out. Brad Lambert didn't.
Is that the
turn out.
second Chernak card that you got?
Yeah, Carter Verhage.
Wouldn't it be weird if it
Like-
was another Carter? Name we won't mention here.
Miles Wood.
Would he what?
And you know what, Miles
Joel
Wood?
Eriksson Ek.
Miles has a brother who plays hockey, but he's not as famous. It's Miles and Morning. The parents they liked weird names.
Really?
You never heard of Morning Wood?
No.
He's in the AHL, I think, right now.
Uh-huh.
Ha ha ha! That was a funny joke.
Be quiet.
Players back then had to work off-season jobs. Yep, because they didn't make any money.
Exactly.
That's because they didn't make very much money back in those days, so they had to, and I don't think they had any off-season money. Like they got their money during the season, so in the off-season they didn't have any money, and it's not like they made huge money. It was good for the day, but still wasn't huge. So yeah, they all had to work.
They got paid for play, and then once they didn't play, they did not get paid.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the same here for these guys, but I mean, they make so much today.
Yeah.
That when you're making millions, you can get through the summer. But man, those guys back in the day, a good salary was $7,500 for the season.
BL, it was Luke Bolduc or something like that. Bourdon.
And it's Bourdon, Bourdon.
Dazzlers.
You believe?
Bourdon? I thought it was Bolduc.
No, Luc Bourdon.
Oh, okay.
He was a player, I believe.
Canvas, Tyler Sagan.
The kid that died for Vancouver?
He was killed on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
A gaming insert. Dutzelin Tavares.
Matt's just doing a show on his own. He's
He's in his own world.
He's
Ryan
doing
McDonough.
his own thing. He's just doing his own thing.
Matthew Nice.
What did you smoke?
He doesn't. It's me that does, not him.
Oh, he's doing something over there.
Troy Terry.
I think he's high on hockey cards.
Connor Clifton.
You know that gas
He's
that
in the game.
released when you open the pack, it goes.
Ah.
The gas, he's high on that, I think.
Okay.
You know what's funny? Not even that I just haven't gotten the Hudson rookie that I'm still trying to get. I don't think I've gotten a single Hab play in the first 6 packs of the box.
No, you have not. I have not heard you call a Hab name yet.
Larry, you're kind of right about the WHA there, but back in those days when that started, players were making a couple $100,000, right? So they were making decent money, pretty decent money for the day anyway. But yeah, the WHA definitely raised salaries and also free agency. Free agency was the big thing that raised salaries.
Yeah. Free agency opened up a completely new window for all these guys.
Yeah, and the owners did not like it because they like to control what the players made. They did not like free agency at the time.
Come on, boys. Let's do something here. Next goal wins.
Oh, third period's on. Nobody said nothing to me. Third period, no score. Is it going to be next goal wins? Wow, that would be something, wouldn't it? One thing's really awesome, though. Third period, no score. Habs are in this game. I didn't think that they would. I kind of thought
my score is shot to shit. That's for sure.
What's that? Your score?
My
Yeah,
score prediction is shot to shit.
Mine too, unless there's a shit ton of scoring in this period. With 7 shots, I don't know how the Habs are going to score much.
Suzuki just stood somebody up.
Yeah,
holy
Suzuki
shit.
can do
Shots
that.
are 3-1 in favor of Toronto.
Yep.
That's gross.
Yep. It's been a problem lately for Montreal shots. They usually catch up by now and get there, so we'll see.
Oh, nice move there, Stroobs. Come on, Line, do something, you dirty ditch pig.
We got Carrier and Savard out there as a pairing. That's weird. Or Savard went off now. Pizzetta. What the hell did you do that for? And why is that a I think he fell. Grabbed this. I don't think that's a penalty, but it is. Pizzetta's going to go off for something. I don't know what they're going to call that. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's the maybe it's the line A. No, I guess not. They didn't call that. It's here. Pizzetta.
I just saw Pizzetta fall on the stick.
And I guess he held on to the stick. And he shouldn't have. Yeah, holding the stick. Yeah, it sucks.
That's okay. We'll get a shorty. Evans. Okay. He didn't hold the stick.
How's that a penalty on Pizzetta?
Because you look at it closer, he did fall, but he grabbed the stick in his arms and he held it. I could see it. Good Dobish. Good there. Good saves there, Dobish.
Matthews and his porn stash. Hate him. I like this Dobish kid.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good.
He's going to make a good backup for Fowler.
Okay.
It's awfully quiet.
Good job tonight so far by that PK unit, I got to say.
Well, they're getting into passing lanes, which is half the battle, right? It's like they got somebody studying the passing plays.
A PK unit's been good all year.
I wouldn't know because this is like the first televised game that I'm watching this year. Holy shit, I can't believe I just said that. Wow. I'm pathetic.
Wasn't Lafleur the first million? No, Lafleur wasn't the first $1 million contract. Oh, 100,000 a year for 10 years. He never had a 10-year contract, Lafleur. I don't remember that. I know Lafleur's contract, the last one that he was offered by the Habs, was 250,000. How do I know that? I know because I saw it. I was working for a courier and we delivered for the Canadians, and I know I delivered Mark Napier's last contract.
Oh,
Was
Tavares
also
is going off the ice.
was
I see.
also 250,000 because I looked
They got
inside.
Andy for something though too.
Yeah, they got Andy.
I love it when they talk over me.
Sorry.
But Guy Lafleur's, I happened to see it. I didn't deliver it, but I saw it, and it was 250,000 they offered him. Big difference back in those days. And this would have been, I want to say 83, I guess. Because Lafleur retired in 84. It was either 82 or 83.
Staring at the TV. I look awful.
But Bobby Hull wasn't the first $1 million hockey player in the NHL. It was with the WHA.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, what a save!
I must have missed it. I was looking at
Jacob Dobish with a pad. We take another
okay,
fucking
they just
penalty?
showed it again. Nice. Yeah. He's locked in, man. Oh, and what? A slashing penalty?
Oh, they're trying to give the game to Toronto.
That was a great save.
Two men. It's 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. Look at the shiner on that Leaf guy. I didn't see who it was.
Oh my God, they're calling that love tap a slash.
Yep, it's a slash.
Bobby McMahon is a pussy.
If he touched his hands, there's no.
It was the back of the calf.
Oh right, yeah, no, I remember
He
now.
tapped him, and then Bobby McMahon felt it and fell to the ground like he just tore it. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God! How did I not go? Wow! Watch what's coming.
Obviously, they score.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus. How did that not go in?
I don't know.
Look at Dobish. He popped Nylander in the back of the head.
What a play by Evans there. Kind of slowed Nylander down and knocked the puck away.
His shots are 26-8 right now. Crazy. Oh man, how come we can't get shots?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't think Dobish made a save on that.
Oh, you just made a nice save there, too.
No, that fantastic save. I don't think he touched it. It just went wide. He waved at it, but
Oh, it went up and over. They just showed it.
yeah, it went up and over him.
Yeah. But he was almost there, though.
Oh no! Listen, yeah. I mean, it didn't go in. That's the main thing.
Exactly.
Timeout here for Toronto. He took a timeout on a power play. Middle of a power play, Toronto took a timeout. What?
Trying to
Have
set
you
up.
ever seen that before? I haven't.
It's Toronto.
But they took up. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that before, though. Not with 14 minutes left in the period, anyway.
How much time is left on the penalty?
57 seconds.
Okay, because here it just says timeout for me.
Yeah, but that's weird, though, halfway through a penalty. Anyway, they did it, so we're back. They're back. Come on, boys. Don't give up a goal here.
Come on, Marty, you got to get a little bit more emotional.
Cleared. 22 seconds left in the power play. Good job by the PK unit.
Evans is on the ice. Come on, get him the puck. Is Evans still like one of the better players for Montreal that's sporting shorties?
Yeah, but not since he signed his contract. He hasn't done much at all.
Oh, okay, that sucks.
7 minutes gone in the third. In a scoreless game.
And we killed that power play. Thank you.
David, you like that power play timeout? It's weird. I'm not saying I like it or don't like it. It's weird.
You usually don't slow down your momentum in a power play.
Larry, there's no more talk about Marty St. Louis being fired. No more talk about it for a little while.
What he's done with the team is...
Yeah, that talk dried up and blew away.
What he has done with this team in such a short period of time is far outweighed what the past 10 coaches have done with Montreal.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
He's done a great job. He's fantastic. I didn't think he would be that good, but he's far surpassed my expectations. And what's great is the fact that a young team is growing with a young coach. I could see this going on for a long time, kind of like a Scotty Bowman thing. And you know what? All good things, go in circles. Maybe this is our circle event. Comes around, goes around. Is it happening again?
It usually does. Hopefully the championships are coming back around.
Right? Oh, slap. A bit of sugar on your skates.
Commercial break, of course. Of course, of course. A horse, of course. Of course, a horse.
A whore?
Eh?
Oh, I just thought I heard you say a whore.
Horse. From Mr. Ed, the TV show Mr. Ed.
So no one can
Before
talk
my
horse,
day,
of course.
but
That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed.
That's it.
Wilbur.
We should get the next call. Who knows? Who knows? They can't listen. It just takes a goal here right now. Get a goal. It really looks like it's going to be next goal wins, right?
Yep.
There's still a lot of time though for that, but still, it's looking like it.
Do you think Stolars is going to get the shutout?
You can't jinx somebody saying that. So
I'm trying.
I know everyone tries that. You can't jinx the other team's goalie.
I'm trying. Let me try.
Believe me,
Let me have
I would do
something.
it every game. I would do that every game if it worked. It doesn't work.
Let me have something, Rick. Come on.
Wow, it's not going to work.
Fuck.
So if it doesn't work, what's the
You're
use?
always trying to burst my bubble.
I'm just
And you burst
realistic.
my bubble again.
I'm just too realistic for you. I'm based in reality.
I don't live in reality.
I do, unfortunately.
Frustrating last few games. Why, Nate? Our team's doing well. They're in it. Wow.
Yeah, this one's not as bad, right? It's not like we're down. It's a tie game.
I mean,
It's
the Ottawa game,
frustrating we can't score lately. I get that part. The goals haven't been coming easily. But I mean, this one. Listen, This is a great game as far as we're not out of it. We could get that next goal and win the game. 12 minutes left.
wow. Lean Hudson, number 1 assists. Missed all that. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Let's start getting those legs going.
Icing call. I'm nervous. I want them to win this game. I want them to clinch that playoff spot. I still feel like unfortunately, it's gonna be Monday, but I didn't think that we'd be in the third period tied up. So, to be very honest,
This is great.
it's the 8 shots on goal that is pissing me off. That I agree with you, Bio. It is frustrating, those 8 shots on goal. If that's all they can muster, and they've shot a good bit of pucks at the net, and either they're not getting through or they're not getting them on net.
Toronto is doing a good job of blocking the shots.
I will tell you this, though. If Montreal scores the next goal, I'll forgive them everything. It'll all be good again.
It just takes one shot to win. That's all it takes. It doesn't.
In this game, yeah.
The shots, it's very lopsided. We're not even to double digits, and we're into the third period, which is kind of sad. But you're going against the best team in the division right now. So,
Yep.
what do you expect?
And our oldest line.
They've only got five defensemen, but the defenseman Tanev. Who doesn't like Tanev?
I don't care about Dana.
I like him.
I don't really give a shit. He's not a Hab. I don't fucking like him.
It's because he's wearing the blue and white.
Anybody wearing the blue and white can go fuck themselves.
They do. That's why they're wearing the blue and white.
I thought Matthews was your favorite player.
Oh, Matt's back. What the fuck? You guys are both
Matt's about to get fired, by the way. Did you hear that?
Come on.
Yeah, Joe, that's why I want them to win in regulation. If they can get a goal soon, it might stand up. .45 to go in the third. Ooh, that was close. Good.
Tea?
I hope not.
Because then they both get a point.
Yeah, we want to clinch tonight.
Yeah.
We want to clinch right now. It's our ass cheeks that are clinched.
Yeah. Speak for yourself.
Yeah, well, you're all greased up there with the tequila and the vodka. So.
Oh, I haven't touched tequila yet. That's kind of
all right. Well, the vodka's through.
You haven't seen Pete when he's greased up. That man is slippery.
Oh God! Gross.
I didn't hear it, and I don't want to.
can't even know. I just bring the
I miss
porn
you,
out
Bill.
of both of you, don't I?
What's up?
You what?
I just bring the porn stars out of both of you.
We're guys. Everything we talk about is sex. Isn't that how guys are?
I don't know. I'm trying to evolve.
Less
Yeah,
so as
Pete
I'm
even has his
older.
own OnlyFans now.
What?
We have-
Pete has?
So yeah, subscribe for $10.99.
Wow. That's why it's Pete the Fist. What does he do with that fist?
Up to here, baby. Up to here.
You're worse than us, dude. Oh my God. We got any people still in the room? Oh my God, they're all left. They've all left.
No, there's 21 watching.
They all
I
just
like
went to try
that.
to find
BL
Pete's
says
OnlyFans
Hudson
that doesn't exist.
Hudson needs a leave of absence for a couple of days next
BL.
month for his junior high school graduation. He's going to be 40 and still look like he's 12.
See what BL says? If Kent Hughes traded for Chris Tanev, Rick would think he was the second coming of Larry Robinson. There is no second coming of Larry Robinson. There'll never be a second coming of Larry Robinson.
Yeah, BL, I'm not biting on that tonight. I'm not biting, so you can try.
You can bite on this, though.
I didn't say that. You did, and see, you're worse than me. I'm telling you, blame it on us.
You guys are bringing it out of me.
Yeah, it's blame it on us. Everything you say, it's a confession. You're pointing a finger at us, but you're really confessing to your own crimes.
Ooh, okay.
Does anybody think either or both Marner and Matthews will be with the Leafs next season? Well, Matthews will. He's signed.
Yeah. Marner, who gives a shit?
They're not trading Matthews, and they'd have to trade him. I mean, he signed. What did he do? He signed a 5-year deal a couple years ago.
I don't know how long ago it was, but it was big money. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. That's my cat. If you can hear it, he's just in a crying mood right now. Marner, I don't know. You think Marner's gonna walk? You think they're gonna let him walk? From what I hear, he wants 14 mil.
Ooh,
for 8 years.
Too much. He's not that good. Come on.
I'd let him walk. Well, no, you can't. You got to trade him, but they can't. Peanut, come on. Stop crying. He's a crier. Lately, at this time of night, he wants to start crying. He did it to me after the game. I'm trying to record my my post game thing, and he's just crying like a cat outside on a fence for nothing. I don't know. We're like, what's wrong? Nothing. He likes to cry.
Arby's going to get the goal. Come on, Arby. Do it for me.
9 minutes to go. Are we going to get a goal in this regulation? I wonder. Do you think it'll go to overtime? No score. There's been a couple of them lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not for the Habs, but I noticed a couple of games like that. Oh, Dobish. Not giving an inch with that pad. That's off the mooring, you stupid fucking ref. Take your time. Beal says Marner 50-50. Still pissed, I think, about being asked to waive his no trade in the Ratnan deal.
Oh, yeah. Great. That was great by Dobish.
Wow. That's a good solid leg. That's off the mooring. Why isn't the whistle? Yeah, there you go.
Right. It took a little long.
A little bit.
Yeah, goal wouldn't have counted anyways. It would have had to go to.
No, I know that, but still.
Time off the clock.
Jackets won. Yes, the Jackets won 7-0.
Wow. That
Rangers
is
lost
a thick
7-3.
leg, boys.
Yeah, he held his ground there with that leg.
Yeah, look at that leg. That is a thick leg. Wow. He's dialed in. Yeah. I don't know which one of you guys said that, but he is.
He's dialed in. I said it.
He's completely dialed in. Do you break up a line now and try to get some kind of scoring happening?
Break up what line?
I don't know. Maybe move Slav off the first line, put Liney up there.
That's not happened yet. I don't think they're going to do that. Honestly, I don't think so. When they've been able to come back, they've done it with these guys. They've managed it. They're not down. It's tied up. So I don't think we're gonna see those kind of changes.
No, it was just a question to you both and to the crew. When do you swap out somebody on a line?
Yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Well, is Riley hurt for Toronto? Good.
I don't think so. Is he?
Well, they just showed hunched over on the bench.
Cosmic, you're with 100% right. Dobish is the reason that this game is still tied up.
I think your cat agrees too.
Yes, Peanut agrees. He just had some food, and now he's going to go out and cry out there. Peanut, come on, buddy. Stop
Washington
crying.
gives up 7.
What? Washington, yeah. They had Ovi and somebody else out, and there was a kid that should not have been in nets.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord.
Now, with 7 minutes left in the third, I really believe next goal is going to win this game.
Is there going to be a goal scored in this period, though?
BU might have just tied up the
Doesn't
natty.
matter. Next goal is going to win it.
You and the
I
boys.
read it.
Holy smokes. 33-8 shot total?
Oh, yeah. Dobish is getting the first star if Habs win, for sure. Second star if they don't.
For a big guy, he's quick, Dobish.
Yeah, he's a good goalie. They're all big now. All the goalies are big. Come on, boys. Work. That's what's going to get this. Work. Come on. Fuck.
Oh. Well.
Good pressure by Montreal right now.
Oh, no goal scored?
Not yet.
I heard you drop the F-bomb. I thought that was a goal scored.
Oh, good defensive play by Hudson. Good defensive play by Hudson.
Well, he just made a nice little offensive play there.
Solars.
Oh, nice block. Yeah,
wow.
He was blocking that pass from Nice. That was pretty.
Yep.
Stayed with him stride for stride, eh?
Oh,
God. Coffee. Almost.
Oh.
Jesus.
Did that go off the top bar? Because I'm watching this on a really shitty TV.
The weird thing is, you said that, and it's a different play. But when you said, "Oh, Caulfield," he did something in the time I'm at. I thought you guys caught up that quick. That's a coincidence. great stick right there. Amazing.
Oh, we're into double digits, boys. Whew, thank Christ. What's the call? Offside?
There's no penalty. Anyway, we're in commercial break here on mine.
Yep, stride for stride. Look at him. He's not even skating as hard as Nyes.
Renegade man, I agree with you on that. Let's at least get to overtime, get a point in the bank. You know, in case maybe we only go to overtime again. That should be enough to. We need 2 points. Columbus is gonna falter on one of their remaining 3 games. I gotta believe that. Unless Johnny Hockey's looking down and pulling some strings. It is kind of appropriate that it's coming down to like Columbus and Montreal. I kind of like that. Detroit's still there, but I don't think they're going to. Again, Bill, you see that Martin Brodeur commercial. I don't see a Martin Brodeur commercial.
I did. I just saw it.
You did? I didn't.
I just saw a part of it. Was it
okay,
a that commercial? Was it?
Maybe it was there.
That commercial. I don't know.
Maybe it was there and I didn't see it, but I still haven't seen it, by the way, because he mentioned it last night. I just still didn't see that. Whatever. I don't even know what it's about at all in the commercial. Who it's for? Nothing.
Actually, you know what, Cosmic Charlie? I agree. 1 point would be huge tonight. If we can just hang on 1 point.
Especially in a game where they weren't really expected to win this game or take a point out. If they can get that, I think that is huge. But the way they're playing right now, this game's not over. Although I really believe whoever scores next is going to be.
Excuse me.
So let's hope it's Montreal. Man, Montreal stepped it up big time tonight.
Hey,
after last night's game, this is a big difference.
Back-to-back games. Think about the flight and all that crap.
Right, in a game they shouldn't be, but they shouldn't be here where they are right now, and they are. So maybe that's a sign they're going to win this game.
Great work ethic.
Yeah, let's
play like this before. Everybody's moving their feet. Like this is fun to watch. That was my biggest complaint last year is that none of the guys were skating. They were just kind of going through the motions.
Oh no, this team fucking skates.
There's the God, Mr. Gorton.
I got to whistle for something. It's still a fun game, even though we're outshot 33-12. There's no scoring. It's a 0-0 game. We're still in it. How is this not fun?
This is great.
We're seeing a great performance by the goalie. How is it not fun?
Still bugs me that they call Marc-Andre Fleury the flower.
Yeah, I don't call him that.
There's only one flower.
Yep.
Le Dimon Blanc.
Yep. I haven't heard that in a long time. Thank you.
Listen, I'm an old man at heart.
It's not a name you hear often for those.
No,
I know. That's the nickname. Funny enough, that my dad knew him by.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice save, Dobish. You're doing good, bud. Is it me or is it? Do you think this kid steps it up for the bigger light game? You know what am I trying to say here?
He steps it up in big games.
Yeah,
Maybe because definitely he's played
because
better than his last few starts for sure.
34 shots and you know not all have been quality shots, but there have been
So he's made some big saves, and he doesn't look shaky in any way.
No.
So, yep.
I see.
2:55 to go in the third. Are we gonna get overtime?
You know, it kind of fits this game. Take it to 3-on-3.
Larry, they haven't played from behind in this game at all.
Exactly, Renegade Man. It is exciting hockey. They are playing hard. Got to remember, they just busted their ass the night before.
Western Michigan University, I bet, used WMU. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Slav and Andy need to go park their ass in front of Stolars. Got to get that net front presence.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. And Stolars is such a big goalie. There's not a lot to shoot at usually.
Oh, Caulfield's got the puck. Yeah, we got nobody in front of the net for even a rebound. Like, look at Caulfield. That's twice he's pushed the puck back in. Good job, boy.
2 minutes.
I'm at 2:22. Slav is going off on a change. Come on, boys. Jesus, this game is fast. Nice. Oh, a new hook. Needs to be a bit bigger. Galley
Good
is
hustle by Galley there.
moving. Yeah, he's moving, eh?
Galley, yeah, he's I'm telling you, he's working. Nobody works harder than Galley on this team.
No. Rick, I have had a hate on for Galley for so long for the past few years, but
Yeah.
watching this, he's
redeemed himself. Oh, I thought that fucker went in, man. Hit the side of the net. I was almost gonna scream.
I've never seen I haven't seen Galley play like this since he was
He's playing like this
8 years younger. 7 years younger.
Like this all year, all season.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought that went in too.
Oh,
yeah.
that poke back too after he hit the side of the net.
Didn't it look like that went in?
I thought
Yeah.
it went.
Well, we got an overtime. We get a point. At least we get a point.
Got a point.
And you know what?
Got it.
Listen, honestly, it's 50-50 here in overtime. So
If we
And
lose
I was
to OT,
right.
I don't give a shit. We got a point.
I called this from a while back. Next goal wins.
Wow.
Unless we go to a shootout, and then those don't actually count in the same way. So, the next official goal wins.
Anybody works harder than the San Diego bus driver.
Good. I was going to read that. For you. BL is he's like a dog on a bone.
He's on my bone right now.
You like it? Better you than me.
Fuck.
All right, man. Okay, overtime. Predictions. Who gets it and what team?
A player on a team will get it.
For Montreal.
Give me Hudson from Montreal. Give me Nylander for Toronto.
I'm going to take Caulfield. And believe me, I hate saying this, but fucking Tavares. Why? Because that's the one that'll piss me the most off.
I'm going to say Knies for Toronto.
It's true.
Knies for Toronto.
Gotta stay off.
For Montreal, I am going to go with our team captain putting the team on his back.
That's a good one. I should have, but yeah, Knies also.
I was leaning towards Caulfield. Don't get me wrong. I was leaning.
No. Suzuki's a good one because he's done it lately in overtime. And Knies, I think, is a good pick there also. Knies has definitely been a legit, really good player for them, like a young player.
Yeah.
He has been.
I kind of dig the mask on Dobish. He's got the Ole on the back, and he's got what is that on the top? Is that a wolf?
Something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure what, but yeah,
get a long enough, good enough view. I gotta get the girls a new TV. This is a shitty TV.
Oh boy, here we go. Evans taking the draw. Evans, Matheson, and Gooley, I think.
What?
Gooley? I swear to God, that's who it is.
Yeah, I think it's a wolf on his mask. Yeah, Gooley, Evans, and Matheson. Why?
That's the first time I've seen that combo start in OT.
Why?
Probably going with players that have been. Oh, Suzuki's out there now. Oh, he almost did it, though. Oh, my fucking God, he almost did it.
What?
Suzuki.
I'm watching Matheson behind the net right now. He's coming out.
Fuck. It's over.
Never mind. It's over.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to make fucking Marner.
It's all good.
Marner. Fuck.
Marner, Tavares.
Well, I'm not going to be mad. Why? Because I thought Montreal overall gave a good game. Stuck in there. Dobish was good. I can't complain. And we got a point out of it.
Dobish wants that one back.
And we got of course. But we got a point out of it. Tomorrow is when we're going to clinch it. I freaking knew this.
Not tomorrow.
I put it in my video last week. It's going to be against Chicago, and it's going to be Monday. Oh, well, I mean, listen, it's disappointing that they lost after such a, valiant effort without the shots.
Oh, he almost had it. Christ.
Yeah, he'd like that one back. But, I mean, it's Marner taking the shot. He scores a lot like that, so. Listen, they got a point.
I'll take the point. I'm happy.
I'll take the point, and I'll take that gutsy game that they just gave because that's how to do them well.
That was a big game because last night they gave up 5.
And remember, we may need that point that we just got tonight. We may need that. So, on Monday, we got Demidov in the lineup. I think that gives them a big boost. They're at home. It's Chicago who is struggling. and I think injuries and stuff are affecting them. So, yeah, I like our chances.
Chicago is not struggling. They're 4. Oh, I thought
They're
I
not.
saw 4-4 tie with Winnipeg.
No, but I mean in their last few games or bunch of games.
Don't mean to cut it short, but I do gotta get going. So it was it's fun hanging out, Pete. Fun hanging out with you, brother. Hopefully we'll see
Miss you guys.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, me too. I gotta go. I gotta go do the.
Yeah, I gotta
Don't
go.
forget, and I didn't talk about this, but members only. Doing the game review, so don't forget, if you're a member, go check it out. If you are not yet a member, hit the join button for $1.99. You will get to see those videos. I'm going to be doing the game reviews after each game now, for members only. So check that out, and I appreciate that. And we're going to take off here. It was a really good game, though. I really I enjoyed this game overall. It was fun. Having you here was great as well. So, but yeah, I'm going to be going to do that. So if you are a member, look for it. We got 3 people that watched it last night. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy those. Pete, thanks for being there. Like, I appreciate it. Hopefully you can be back on Monday.
Missed this. This was awesome. Thanks.
Oh, I like what's happening behind you. What's that?
Yeah. What the hell is that?
That was awesome. What'd you hit there? Did you press them?
I did the big thanks for having me. That had to be a Matt thing.
No, Matt can't do that on you.
Really?
No, that's nothing here. That's like you're on your phone, eh? An iPhone?
No,
That's
iPad.
Oh, it's something. It's one of those filter things. But it was awesome. I like that. That was cool.
That was awesome.
All right.
Do it.
All right. Everybody's saying good to see you again. But hopefully Pete will be back on Monday, and we'll do.
I will do my best.
Hopefully you'll be there. That'd be great. And that's it. So everybody, thanks for being here as well. Super appreciate it. I'm gonna head off and do that video.
Bedard just scored on Hellebuck.
Okay. Until next time, you know the drill. Stay safe out there. Peace out. And go Habs go. And we'll see you next time. We'll see you on Monday. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night.
Ciao.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.